All right, now it's time for the Monday Night Raw for January 4th, 1990.
Whoa.
Yeah! This is my favorite segment on the show, the Retro Review. I love it. Let's go.
Yeah, I do it from your mother's butt.
Oh, my.
What'd you say, dude?
That's where I got these notes
Rocket jabroni, brother. Rocket jabroni, dude.
You were on that show.
Do
you know what?
Not say that.
If anyone remembers.
Now that you mentioned it. Oh,
yeah.
All right, tell him. You tell him.
If anyone remembers the Rocket Jabroni episode, can you please verify if James had any notes for that show?
You know what? That's Mandela effect.
Or was it
Thank
me?
you, Tony.
Was it just me reviewing it? Because I swear
Thank you,
James
Tony.
watched it.
Tony
wasn't on the show.
I was on the show. I'm on the TikTok clip.
What?
I'm on
Tony
the
wasn't
clip.
there.
Listen
No,
to
you
me.
weren't. That was edited after.
What episode was this?
I'm in the clip.
What
You posted the
episode was
TikTok.
there?
I don't know.
Rocket
episode
Jabroni.
was-
Just look up Deadlock Rocket Jabroni. You'll find it.
Well, I can't because I didn't watch it.
Yes, you did.
What
God
year
damn
was
you.
Deadlock lore thing I just pulled up?
Probably
Where-
2000 and
Yeah?
it was it the first SmackDown Fist debut episode?
Oh, I didn't watch that. I know that for sure.
Yes, you did.
I was gonna see. Do you know what episode of Deadlock it was? I'll see if I have notes. I have all my notes right here. I've ever done.
Episode 110.
No way! No
Yes!
way!
Yeah,
The Rocket Jabroni was 110, dude.
No, 35. It's
Sure.
35. It's episode
All right.
35 for sure.
Do you
Okay.
have notes on that episode?
All right, I'm on number 35 where we did gimmicks. I'm actually gonna look up Rocket Jabroni in my notes. I'm looking for the word. 0 notes found.
Would you have written that?
I cannot imagine
you
a
would
world
have had to write Rocket Jabroni. Yeah.
where I did not write down Rocket Jabroni.
I can't even find Rocket Jabroni in mine.
So yeah, it was 35. So I watched Kurt Angle bestiality sex. You watched Taker in the box separately. We were crazy as hell.
Dude, what the fuck? Why did we do that?
You watched 34 and he watched 35?
So we watched different episodes and then talked
Dude,
about
I'm
them
like,
to
I'm
each
trying
other.
to find my notes for it, but I don't even.
Rocket Jabroni.
Yeah, Deadlock number 35 is the one that's on, I'm pretty sure. I also wrote down here Triple H moments, 25 years of sucking cock.
That was in Triple H. Yeah, the Triple H thing.
I
Yeah.
also wrote down here WWE 2K21's canceled, bitch.
That's so sick. Wait, I wrote Triple H moments 25 years of sucking cock.
Yeah, me too.
Did you write that too?
I did, sucking cock.
I wrote that too. Sucking K, C-A-K-K.
Yeah, sucking cock.
All right, so Observer notes. Anyway, as
there you
we
go.
were talking about here.
That's my favorite
I
part
got
of the
some
show.
Observer from December 28th, 1998, of course, just before this show happens here.
The holidays.
Big fucking stuff here about the Bret Hart Wrestling with Shadows documentary that I didn't even know about, and I thought it'd be fun to talk about on the show here. So there was a lawsuit between the WWF and WCW over this documentary, actually. The latest in the legal business between WWF and WCW was a lawsuit filed earlier this month as regards to the recently aired and generally high-acclaimed movie Hitman Hart Wrestling with Shadows. WCW filed a suit asking for in excess of $3 million in a Stamford, Connecticut court for restraint of trade against Titan Sports, Inc. In the lawsuit, WCW claims WWF went out of its way to stop High Road Productions in Canada from releasing its documentary, and in doing so, kept Turner Broadcasting and WCW from attempting to acquire the rights to the movie. In a story detailed in these pages months ago, and was the subject of even more detail in the cover story, Turner Broadcasting attempted to buy all U.S. rights to the movie, hoping to release it as its first pay-per-view movie, then as a primetime television special on TBS or TNT, and on fucking VHS shit as well. The story of this lawsuit and how the movie almost didn't get out is nearly as strange as the story itself the movie covered. The WWF signed a deal in the summer of 1996 with the WWF. The movie people, the producers, signed a deal with WWF and Hart that they would cover 1 year in the life of Hart to create a movie. There was no time frame in the contract, but the understanding while making the movie is the wrestling footage in the movie would climax at SummerSlam when Hart captured the WWF title. The original plan was for Hart to win the title from Shawn Michaels months earlier at WrestleMania, but that's an old story. In return for movie publicizing the behind the scenes of the WWF, with a gentleman's agreement to not show any footage specifically of Steve Austin or Undertaker breaking character, but everyone else was fair game.
Especially Val Venus. Get out of our company.
Expose him. Expose him. He fucks nobody. WWF would supply High Road with all the footage requested of its product, and in particular Hart's career both in and out of the ring. The contract also stipulated that WWF would have all its performers in the company sign privacy release forms so they could appear in the movie. In return, the WWF would receive $30,000 plus a percentage of eventual profits. Hart himself will also be compensated for the movie. But after Montreal, everything changed, and the WWF demanded High Road turn over all its footage shot in Montreal. So they wanted none of that shit to be seen. High Road refused, citing its contractual rights, and also because Hart himself refused to consent with that request. WWF refused any cooperation from that point forward, despite the contract, nor did they return the privacy release forms. The belief is WWF stopped cooperating because it may have gotten wind that Turner's interest in the movie. When High Road reached a deadline for needing release forms, McMahon made a proposal that the WWF would supply all material needed in the release forms and give up its cut of the royalties on the condition that there is no direct financial involvement regarding the movie with Turner. So the only way this fucking movie got out is if they didn't let WCW have their hands on it at all.
Wow.
Which I didn't know any of that. I didn't know WCW want to buy that. I didn't, because I always wondered, like, what a fucking perfect storm this was. That this, that was like, I feel like the only thing that ever made me like, is the screw job kind of bullshit? Was fucking Wrestling with Shadows.
How did they film this perfect documentary?
How perfect was this?
What are the odds? Yeah. Like,
I mean, they probably had to be feeling good about that. They said, man, we got it. We got them, boys.
That's like unbelievably
crazy.
money. But yeah, so WWF wanted WCW to have nothing to do with that, which I guess makes sense, because WCW would say, hey, look at this shit. But there was also a thing here saying that like WCW were also weary of promoting it because it felt like the movie was like leaning towards what the Vince McMahon character became, so it would be like promoting the other show. So I don't even know what they would have done with it. But yeah.
Oh yeah,
so,
you're right.
Glad it still got released.
Yeah, fucking hell. It's
I
like
mean, they couldn't have picked a better fucking. They couldn't have picked a better fucking time to do that. I mean, that's got to be.
Jeez, I mean, like
in the world of
how
documentaries, yeah, that's got to be
oh
like
my god,
the craziest timing. Because I mean, WWF wasn't like, you know what I mean, like they were fine. But
96 was not like rocking, right?
They
like,
got very lucky.
Yeah.
yeah, fucking hell.
So some cool shit came out of that.
Fucking if you haven't watched Wrestling with Shadows, you should go out of your way to do it, even if you like have no fucking idea who Bret Hart is, which is
Just
also
watch
crazy.
Stu stretching dudes in the dungeon is like the greatest footage of all time.
Dudes with the skeleton on the electric chair in his house.
That one guy. Oh.
Yeah, that's Beyond the Mat and Wrestling with Shadows are like two of my favorite things ever, and I feel like those were like back-to-back fucking hits too.
Yeah,
like, I think
absolutely.
Beyond the Mat comes out like 99, maybe.
Beyond the
Something
Mat,
like that.
yeah, both of those have to be like the greatest wrestling documentaries ever. I don't think it'll ever be close.
No way. In more ECW news, I feel like every time I talk about ECW,
Or ECW news,
it's
we
just-
lost some more money here. Paul Lee owes Rob Van Dam a lot of fucking money.
Well, business dealings with FMW may have fallen through.
Oh my gosh. Oh my.
ECW claims they were screwed on their promised money from the last tour by FMW. Although Heyman said he was expecting it to happen, the money in question is what we brought up a few weeks back about FMW wanting to be reimbursed for what they claimed were unused, non-refundable plane tickets from no shows by Bam Bam Bigelow, Chris Candido, and Tammy Sitch, and an upgrade from coach to business class on a previous appearance from Bigelow. So it is actually about money, but not about losing money. They want money that they don't have from FMW.
That's awesome.
In WCW news, at this point, it seems like a 98% lock that the Giant will be done with his contract as it expires on February 2nd, or February 9th, excuse me. He may get liposuction done so he can start in Titan without a big gut. Meltzer says, I guess it must be really old-fashioned and out of date to suggest things like diet and exercise. That was gnarly.
As if the Giant Big Show didn't try that. He didn't try dieting.
Stop trying to make the Big Show smaller. It's the Big Show, you fucking bastards.
Yeah, that'll
Leave
never
him
work
alone.
out. He should just stay in WCW. He'll never
Let
do
him eat
anymore.
ravioli in the cage and let him fucking rock.
Let him make his money.
Yes, damn it. Last piece here. Though, shockingly, not a lot of going. You would think I thought there was going to be more to the Observer this week, but not much. I guess because the shows themselves are too fucked and Meltzer's brain exploded. WWF news. Steve Austin's status at press time over his torn muscle in his side was questionable. I didn't realize Austin was fucking hurt at the time. Austin needs to be close to as 100% as possible for the Rumble, since the storyline has him starting at number 1 and being there until the end, which would be 30 to 45 minutes depending on how the time limits are booked. So they have to give him time to heal properly. And then I think in another Observer it says that they gave him all house shows off up until like the Rumble, so he can fucking heal up. But yeah,
And
Austin already in a bad way here.
And then at the Rumble, he gets beat up in the bathroom, and then it doesn't wrestle forever anyway, so it doesn't matter.
He gets beat up in the bathroom and then chucked out by Vince at the fucking end.
So he's injured that whole time. Wow, I didn't know that.
So he actually, jumping ahead just a little bit here, he wasn't even supposed to be involved with the finish of this main event, which in hindsight is unbelievable to me because that's like the fucking peak of the match.
That's it. Yeah, that is.
Speaking of
Austin is like, yeah, like he was there filming a Super Bowl commercial, and they said, "Hey, you wanna just fucking do this?" and the story is that.
That's
so, like,
crazy. Wow.
What would they have done if Austin isn't in the fucking finish? Like,
They would have
Mankind.
fired Val Venus. Get the fuck out of here! All right, now it's time to get into the actual episode here for Jan 4, also known as Tokyo Dome Day.
Oh, there's no intro here, is there?
Oh, wow, no, I guess
the
not.
World Wrestling
What the
Federation.
fuck?
We
don't
were
even get that, do we?
All we get is
We get the
crying
WWF
Shawn
thing.
Michaels.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's go.
Dude, this show starts, and I said, oh, okay, they're showing like the angle. So Shawn it's a recap of Vince firing Shawn as commissioner last week. Shawn hits him with the sweet chin music. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then we get like what felt like 5 whole minutes of them recapping Shawn's entire career.
Let's go.
I couldn't stop laughing because in my mind I'm imagining James sitting there watching this.
And I'm sitting there just like salivating.
Well, it started off hot, actually. He said, Shawn, you're fired. I said, oh, my God.
You're
Yeah.
We're
That was
rocking.
that part. I forgot. But not really.
Well, Kevin Kelly is the voiceover guy for this when he says,
He
Shawn
is.
Michaels is a bitch. Always has been a bitch.
I
never really thought much of him.
right?
And you're fired, so get the fuck out of here.
No.
Kevin Kelly style.
What did he say, Tony?
Shawn Michaels is the best of all time. He is the greatest of all time. The
He
most
pretty much does say
controversial
that.
WWF. No, he's word for word. He says he's the
You know
best
what
of all time.
what else he calls him, James? He calls him brash.
Brash and arrogant.
Brash and
prolific.
cocky manifestation of his own personality. We watched Shawn grow up and transform into the Heartbreak Kid.
Kevin Kelly was stuck in the dentist night room, and they were telling him that they will kill him if they do not talk nicely of Shawn Michaels.
They were saying Shawn is the best ever to ever do it ever in the
They do
history
say
of
that.
ever.
It's a Shawn Michaels propaganda piece. I
Yeah, the
wrote all
boyhood
caps.
dream.
And then
That's come
somehow Vince is he saves the segment. Vince saves the segment.
That's unbelievable.
Vince says, "Get that off the Titantron. Get that sentimental crap off the Titantron."
It's still it's
like
like
that.
halfway through this promo, Shawn.
I like that he's get it off the Titantron. So the corporation comes out here, and this is the most elite group of superstars in the history of
Oh
professional
my God.
wrestling
This is
here.
the most fucked up group I've ever seen in my life.
This is crazy. It is Test, Shane McMahon, WWF Champion The Rock, the Big Boss Man, Gerald Briscoe, Pat Patterson, Ken Shamrock, who has 2 titles, and Kane and Vince McMahon.
Kane with a kick me sign on his back or something. I don't know what's going on.
It was a Briscoe's
I know.
body shop sign. Yeah, fucking hell.
Did you see Test here?
With the shirt.
Silver rimmed sunglasses, cut off shirt. What was the shirt? It looked like Great Balls of Fire shirt.
It was like it said outlaw on it.
Booty shorts,
it was
red
hyping up
rolled
his-
down knee pads.
It was hyping up his TNA run, Outlaw.
This is like fresh Test.
He is brand new.
Right.
Like,
okay. And he's trying to figure it out here.
Yeah. He just joins the corp. Like he debuts like in October, and I think he like joins the corporation like a month or 2 after that.
Yeah.
So he only he gets his theme music the night before on Heat. Like that was his first singles.
They showed a
the
clip
night before.
where he was in jeans with the. By the way, silver rim sunglasses aren't going. They're not going away. The jeans. Test with the jeans and the silver rim sunglasses looked crazy. He looked like W. Morrissey on the biggest run of his life.
He was. Well, this was about to be it was supposed to be the biggest run of his life, James. It was meant to be.
Well,
but
Triple H had something to say about that.
Yeah, I'm sure. Vince cuts it all off. The corporation come out here. Vince says that Shawn Michaels has threatened to show up here on Raw tonight.
What a threat. Guess what Michael Cole says on commentary?
What's he say?
He says, "Oh, I believe Shawn. He's always been a man of his word."
We're in DEFCON 4. Shut all the doors. Somebody sound the alarms. Do not let Shawn Michaels in this fucking building.
If Shawn says it, he's going to do it. You know, he's always a man of his word.
You know what? I mean, when has he led us astray, Tony?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There wasn't a documentary that just came out about it.
When does he ever let anyone astray?
Vince says, I would suggest that none of you hold your breath because if you do, you are likely to turn blue and pass out due to oxygen deprivation.
Dude, Vince's
Shawn Michaels
promos
will be a no-show here tonight.
Are insane. They're legit. Like he's reading off a paper. It's crazy. He's crazy. He's the craziest bastard
Thesaurus, Thesaurus Jones.
Yeah, he is crazy as hell.
Jared Briscoe put a sign on Kane's back that says Briscoe Body Shop. They're just fucking around with Kane here.
Yeah, man, that's what I would do too, man. This dude over here, Kane, I'd fuck with him probably.
Dude, Kane couldn't be any bigger here. Like
you can't even see his eyes at this point.
He got the puffy hair too. This is what made me think Kane had like a twin because his hair was so crazy.
He did have a twin that one time.
This looks like I was gonna say this looks like Luke Gallows Kane. Did you notice that like the quality of this, even on Peacock, looked like I was watching an XWT rip?
Yeah, that was awesome, man. That's real quality shit.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, this is wild. Like, why is this like this? Did they fuck up the OG and didn't have the masters?
Yeah, they're like rip it or something.
Some piece of shit deleted the masters of this fucking show?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I can't believe that.
So Vince says, he says, I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me for firing Shawn. And says, anybody that had anything to do with the regional emotional scarring of my son Shane will indeed pay. And Rock and Jared Briscoe are just laughing behind Kane's back. And Vince says, let that be a warning. And then that shows the Titantron, and Cole says, wait a minute. Michael Cole is full robot here, by the way. This is a programmed commentator.
There's one where he literally says, oh my.
He says it right after this.
He said it the whole show. It's just crack me up every single time, man.
Me too. So fucking, he said, wait a minute. HBK is walking into the arena. It shows Shawn on the Tron taking off his jacket for some reason, walking to the ring.
What do you mean, hell yeah?
Let's fucking go. Shawn's here.
If he comes out here, I want you to kick his butt. And then he says, break his bones. So Shawn's music hits.
Open him up.
And go beat him up. HBK's music hits and Cole says, it's him. Oh my.
Oh my.
I couldn't believe it.
He hit the line.
Dude. Tony, what does Shawn say when he first comes out here?
The sheriff is back in town, is that what you're saying?
You can't say that shit. You can't say that shit. He said, he's back in town. I said, no way.
The sheriff is back in town.
About tuned over to WCW right at that time, I'll tell you that.
What was going on at WCW, you think?
Bischoff's telling everybody Mankind sucks ass, probably.
Mick Foley, Mankind, whatever you want to call him. He's one of the stupid ass Bell. Who cares about that?
What did Nitro open up here? It was Hugh Morris against Glacier.
No, this must have been third hour, right? It wasn't Nitro Rocket 3 hours, so it was second hour.
Oh, second hour. So it was probably Chris Benoit beats Horace.
Oh my God, they were rocking. See, I should have tuned over.
You could have tuned in to see Horace instead
exactly,
of
bro.
Michaels.
Come on, man.
So Shawn comes out here wearing a red button-up with a vest over it. He's dancing. He's saying, suck it. He does the Undertaker throat cut to get his music to shut off.
That's crazy.
And he says, the boys are back in town.
Nah,
Yeah, he says, the sheriff is back in town. And then Cole says, and that he is. The dick eating is crazy. This is unbelievable.
Let him know, bro. It's insane, actually.
So HBK says, I brought the cavalry with me. And DX music hits, and DX comes out. Vince is fucking flipping out here. Road Dogg is kicking that shiznit doggy style.
He's always kicking that shiznit doggy style.
Shawn says, according to my overpriced lawyers, my contract as commissioner is ironclad. And I don't answer to anybody, including you, which is crazy.
This is
actually.
insane that anyone would sign this deal, especially business mogul Vince McMahon. I'm not
Well, he wants Shawn to go to
exactly.
WCW, of course.
For Shawn Michaels, he would give him an ironclad contract. There was some going on there.
Something special about that
Yeah,
guy?
I think Tony, you're probably right. There was something going on there. And I
He's
like
the
it.
best ever. That's what was going on there. Hell yeah.
How are you gonna say that when Chris Benoit and Horace Hogan were on the other show kicking?
I mean, if
fucking
Horace
ass?
and Sean were on the same show, Horace would definitely win. But Horace was
Okay,
not on
well,
the
I'm
same
glad
show.
I'm glad we're on the same page, Tony. Thank you.
HBK says, you can't fire me, and the only way Shawn Michaels would be incapable of being the WWF commissioner would be if I were to resign, and Vince, there's no way in hell I'm going to do that. Well, that happens eventually. He does eventually do that.
He's got to go home. So
He says, well, Vin Man, you can make dreams come true, and you've made mine come true, and now I'm going to make yours come true. B-roll the footage, he says. I don't think that's how you say that.
yes,
But
sir. That's exactly how you do it.
And 3 weeks ago on Raw, someone was pointing a laser at Vince's face.
That happens so much.
That was a lost era. It was Undertaker on my mind all the time.
It
that
was
got
all the
lasered
time.
hell.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Because the lights were always out for him, so people were like, "Oh, it's
Yeah,
time."
yeah, yeah.
Remember the
Bust out
one
them
time that he got
lasers.
stuck on the lift and it just showed his face, and then
They were pointing the lasers
at his face. Yeah,
I
Why
think
you
we
gotta
reviewed
do
that,
it
right?
like that? What you gotta do? Like
yeah,
that?
was
yeah.
awesome.
It had to be done.
So 3 weeks ago on Raw, Vince was trying to pick his spot for the Royal Rumble 1999, and he says, "What number will I enter? I hope it's number 2." And he did, of course, pick number 2. And HBK says, I have say over all competitors in the WWF except Stone Cold Steve Austin. How the fuck? Don't show him in the documentary.
he's got-
And don't fucking talk about Austin.
Good deal. He's got the iron. He's also got an ironclad deal.
That's a Stone Cold deal, brother. He said, when you entered the 99 Rumble, you became a WWF competitor, so I have control over you, and you will not be entering as the 30th competitor. You will be entering as number 2, like you joked about, and Austin will be number 1. And Vince does the big gulp.
Yeah, the crowd was
Classic
insane too for Stone
Yeah,
Cold at number 1.
Of course. They just, that's all they want on this show, and you feel that.
Yes,
Through the whole show, you feel
yes,
that.
you do.
Sean says that'll give all Stone Cold all night to open a can of whoop ass on you. And Cole says, oh my.
Oh my!
And Sean says, Vince, before I leave, I want to leave you with just one small detail. Sometime this evening, within the next 2 hours, the Heartbreak Kid is going to leave this building and go out and get you a surprise. And I guarantee that this surprise is going to drive you stone cold crazy.
Oh my!
And that he will.
Okay.
Is Shawn Michaels in DX? Oh my!
Sean is back.
My.
The boys are back in town.
For the first time ever, Shawn Michaels in DX with the Road Dogg and X-Pac and all of them. Oh my!
Oh my.
Dude, Stone Cold Crazy was the dumbest line I ever heard. It will drive you Stone Cold Crazy. Whoa! It's gonna drive you Savio Vega crazy. Whoa!
That's if Stone Cold didn't want to be there. They'd have something else planned.
You say that line again, Shen, I'll fucking break your back.
It will drive you D'Lo Brown crazy. Oh my!
Oh my! It will drive you China's girlfriend crazy.
It will
Oh
drive.
my!
It will drive Val Venus out of this company. Oh my!
Get the fuck out of here, Val. So Vince is flipping out and yelling at the crowd, and Sean says, now hit our music. I believe this is after they feuded.
No,
over
Sean
the
was going to
DX
say hit my
and
music.
stuff.
He looked at Triple H. Triple H said, hit our music. So we go to the first match of the evening here. Ken Shamrock versus Steve Blackman.
I need to point this out, by the way. So they did cut to Cole and Lawler on commentary here, and I just wanted everyone to acknowledge that there was a guy behind them, shaved head, holding a DX license plate, looking like he deserved to be in jail.
He did the rock eyebrow.
And in the ring, the corporation all put their hands together to show allegiance. They're just doing a big hands in the ring.
I thought you were going
Bunch
to talk
of
about
nerds.
Jerry Lawler's haircut.
Jerry Lawler looks like a smacked ass, unbelievable
This
hair.
haircut is unbelievable.
It's the haircut he has in WrestleMania 2000.
Dude, it is
It's unbelievable.
unbelievable. With that, a Jerry Lawler haircut and guy doing the rock eyebrow with the license plate is crazy. He is literally like beside them. He could have been the third dude.
It looked like he was the third commentator. He's practically sitting in their lap. Fucking hell.
So we have Ken Shamrock versus Steve Blackman as the first
Non-title.
match. Yes, Ken Shamrock has a lot of titles.
All the titles. He's the Intercontinental Champion and Tag Champion, and I don't know if I ever found out who he's Tag Champion with.
Probably somebody in the corporation.
Is it Boss Man?
Maybe. That makes sense.
I didn't ever see him with the belt, but maybe.
The Big Boss Man. Yeah, we know what we're
yeah,
talking
that
about
makes
here.
sense.
Of
Yeah,
course.
Of course.
Ken Shamrock and Steve Blackman is two of the most non-wrestler ass dudes, and they just start kicking the shit out of each other.
They are just throwing a whole like they're like this is just a exhibition. Like they're just going. There's a girl and the little girl in the front row that has a I fought Shamrock and all I got was his black eyes.
Oh my!
That's awesome.
Oh my.
Oh my!
Shamrock crazy.
No. Well, Dan Severn's now here.
With a striped shirt and a
UFC,
neck brace.
UFC.
I think Owen Hart broke his neck.
Yeah,
I think is what happened.
Yeah,
here.
I think so. Because I think or who is it with the blue blazer? Is it Blackman or Shamrock? I can't remember.
Like feuding.
Someone is fucking with the blue blazer. I just don't remember.
It's probably both of them, really.
Yeah,
but I think
probably.
it's probably I think it's Shamrock. Yeah.
So, anyways, here Dan Severn comes down. Dan Severn is a very unique looking man. If you were to describe an American male, he would be in the American males. I think he was.
No, you can't keep getting away
And
with
I
this.
think he was.
No, he was
As I
never in
remember it.
WCW. I don't think.
I think a
was
lot
he
of-
in WCW at all?
I think yes. I think a lot of people are remembering this.
I'm looking it up. I
information.
can't have this happen.
All right,
he was
and,
in the NWA,
and he was in the
wasn't
NWO also because he was also in the American males. So Shamrock and Severn are.
Not the fucking Darnell effect. I can't have this fucking happen to me.
Yes, I'm Jimmy Mandela. Shamrock and Shamrock and Dan Severn.
Yeah, Dan Severn, you're right. He is. He's the mustache. He's even like built very unique. He's not like
Like
I don't
like
even
an
know how to describe-
American
He's like like
male.
very barrel. Shut up. He's very barrel chested. I think is the way. Maybe like he's just very wide, but not like he's not like ripped. But he's very
Like a
American.
dad.
Yeah, American dad.
Yeah. He's like an American dad, yeah.
So Shamrock and Severn, they make a line on commentary here. Shamrock and
Okay.
Severn beef goes back to the UFC days.
Okay.
Of course.
Yes, those UFC days. Well, thankfully, UFC will not be a problem for the WWF at any point in the future. So thankfully, those days are over. And now
Yeah,
that
of
they're here in the WWF,
That little shindy, the UFC.
yeah, things will be way better now.
No,
Yeah,
WWF
of
was
course.
promoting the UFC at this time. It was crazy.
You're
Talk about
right. That is
We
fucking
talked about
weird,
a little bit.
isn't it?
I think the cage that they had back there with like the little pool cage, little kiddie pool cage.
That
I like
was
that.
cool.
I thought that
That
shit was
was awesome.
awesome. Yeah, I thought that was
Yeah,
sweet.
me too.
Well, Dan Severn fucking gets on the apron because it takes like 20 minutes for Ken Shamrock to even notice that Dan Severn's here. He's like, I got a match to do, man.
Did you not think this match sucked?
Well, as you can see, I didn't write down any moves.
Hey, Steve Blackman did the drop kick. You know, he does
Yes.
the Steve Blackman,
Steve
drop
Blackman
kick.
did a drop kick to the back of Ken Shamrock's
That's
fucking
awesome.
head. And Shamrock did like the laziest knee drop ever. The crowd couldn't have been any more fucking dead
Dual
here.
champion Ken Shamrock
Dual champ. And I love both these fucking guys. Don't get
from
it
the
wrong.
UFC
But this
days.
Shamrock is belly to belly. Yeah, this is just fucking whatever, man. This is dog shit opener.
Well, Dan Severn said, I'm going to save this match. So he gets on the apron. Ken Shamrock pushes him off.
Dex him.
And Severn knows the fucking shit out of it and then gets
Yeah,
right
fuck
back
that.
up on the apron. I've never seen something like that. He punches him off the apron. He takes a bump off the apron. He says, why the fuck did you
Whoa,
just
what
do
the
that?
fuck, bitch? Yeah.
And he gets right back up there. So he's distracting the referee. Billy Gunn is now here. And
Dude,
this felt like a no
sprint.
mercy fucking interference or something. Billy Gunn is now here randomly as the camera cuts and he hits the famous on Ken
And he
Shamrock.
already has a finisher.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
And then he's already up at the top of the apron by the time the pin.
You're
ends.
right. He's out of there. He hits
The
the
top
famous
of the
and
entrance.
Steve Blackman gets the fucking win. and then Ken Shamrock runs up the ramp to go after Billy Gunn, which, I mean, that's fair. He stopped being mad at both Dan Severn and Steve Blackman and went after the real issue here, Billy Gunn, who he has been feuding with for a couple weeks here. But yeah, I know James was trying to go light there. This match fucking sucked.
Well, it goes back to the UFC days. So
great, it should go fucking back.
See,
even further.
BA Billy Gunn wants a title match, but Shamrock won't.
Not
give it
Mr.
to him.
S.
BA Billy Gunn.
what he won the Intercontinental title? What's he want here?
Yeah,
He
wants
wants
an IC
one
title
half
match. He
of
wants
the
an
He
IC
just wants the one title. Give me that.
He wants to partner with Big Boss Man.
BA Boss Man and BA Billy Gunn.
BA Boss Man's awesome.
Big S.
So it shows a magazine, and I was very surprised at what magazine this was.
This is like desperate.
Yeah,
Like,
this is
no
crazy.
one wanted to cover the WWF. What magazine was it?
No. Everybody had a magazine back in the day. That's what it
Everybody
was.
had this exact magazine. People were fucking lining up outside the stands to get the latest issue of Southwest Airlines Spirit magazine.
What the
Center
was
spread.
that maybe we were too young to appreciate Southwest Airlines Spirit magazine. But I don't ever remember really hearing much about Southwest Airlines Spirit magazine. Is Southwest Airlines Spirit magazine still going?
Did like Spirit like break off and then they
Now
made
they have their own airline? I don't
Yeah,
know.
Southwest
it's
is
like
still a thing. I know that, right?
WCW and WWF Southwest and Spirit. They kind of
NWO and Wolfpack.
yeah, NWO American Males.
No, that wasn't the thing.
Spirit and Southwest. The red and black is Spirit.
Yes.
I honestly think this, like, if I'm correct on, I think it was just
Wrong.
a magazine you could read on Spirit, right? Was it?
Yeah, like on the plane.
on Southwest
Wait,
Airlines.
you couldn't go and buy this?
You probably
If you-
could too, but I'm sure it
Okay.
was like you get on a Southwest flight, you could read Spirit magazine.
sure,
You know what
okay.
I mean?
I'm sure it was riveting, by the way.
They were very well. Maybe they got paid a lot to put Rock and Vince on the cover.
Yeah,
or
they got the
something like
cover
that.
spread. Are you guys getting this?
Rock is butt ass naked and Vince is in a
I
suit.
wonder if you can like buy this. I wonder if this is like, you know how sometimes
Oh, I'm looking at it. I'm looking right now. You can
wait, what?
You can. Well, there. I think the magazine's still going on. The South. Maybe
What?
it's just
Oh
South.
no, I want the Rock and Vince one.
Yeah, but this might just be Southwest magazine. Now they might have just Oh no, it says Spirit at the top. Okay.
Oh, okay.
10
I can't
years-
find the WWF version. I found
I'm not
one,
sure this magazine exists.
I found one from December 97. It's got a dude with crawfish or something. I don't know what's going on here.
That's Emerald Lagasse, bro.
Of course. Center spread. WWF
Okay, yeah.
style.
So okay, this magazine. Okay, yeah. If anyone can find the Rock Vince one,
Dude,
let
there's
us
got to
know.
be some person out there, like some like really big fan that has this magazine. Like I know
I'm
this is
actually
out there
surprised
somewhere.
I'm surprised it's not on eBay. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I thought there would be at least one, or at least one that was
Yeah.
sold or something, but I can't even find one that was sold.
Yeah, no.
Maybe this doesn't exist and they just made it up and no one can fact check about them.
Yeah, who's gonna call him on it?
Because I can't even find it, period. I can't even.
You bastards!
You sat here and lied to us about Southwest Airlines Spirit. Now, someone's got
I will never fly Southwest or Spirit.
This is now
because of this.
is a grail for me now. If I don't find this, I will lose my fucking mind. Well, if anyone has any information on the Southwest Airlines Spirit, The Rock and Vince McMahon
please.
cover
Look it up.
magazine, please let us know. That is a grail for us. Thank you.
Yes.
Well, the WWF Rewind brought to you by 10-10-220. We'll talk up to 20 minutes for 99 cents.
The rewind,
Okay.
which is I'm
So,
fine with the rewind.
We fucking talked about of what day on the replay.
They heard us,
The boot of the
Tony.
week. What week?
They said, "Fuck you." We're going fucking 3 minutes ago. Then you
We're
fucking
rewinding
bitch.
to before the commercial break.
That's
Fuck
insane.
you guys then, man.
Billy Gunn. I don't know if you guys knew this. Billy Gunn.
B.A.
Moments
Billy
ago.
Gunn.
B.A. Billy Gunn. Famous or Kid Shamrock. When the hell did this happen? Oh
It was-
my! The end of famous.
You know what? That's when I was tuning in because Eric Bischoff told me WWF sucks, and I came over saw the rewind.
What
and
if-
then
Well,
that's
Tony
why I caught
Tony
it.
flipped over because WCW, was
Horace
WCW
Hogan.
they had Conan fighting Scott Steiner. Why'd you turn off from that?
Oh,
That sounds
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, what the
That's,
hell? Wait a minute. How did WCW lose any viewers? What's going on here? Something right. We go backstage. Billy Gunn, B.A. Billy Gunn, my bad. B.A. Billy Gunn and Ken Shamrock, KS Shamrock, are fighting backstage. And Billy Gunn has the sweatpants tucked into his little boots.
Dude, this is a great brawl, by the way. Like, they are throwing each other around, like, into the walls, like, just going fucking crazy. Refs come in and break it up.
No, the refs were coming in trying to kick their ass, too. Dave Hebner was trying to kick Billy Gunn's ass.
Stomp out B.A. Billy Gunn?
He was trying to give him the famouser from the WWF Rewind he just watched.
Well, that's great.
Well, it's time for the Mankind Town Hall.
Yeah, let's go.
Michael Cole didn't know that this was happening. Mankind comes down to the ring. Michael says, "What the fuck are you doing here?" Like, he doesn't even try to be happy about it. He's like, what's he doing here? He's not scheduled for a match. You fucking bitch. Get out of
Fuck
here.
out of here, man.
Yeah, I want to see Stone Cold. Where's Stone Cold? Stone Cold. Stone Cold.
Where is Stone Cold? So I was half paying attention here.
Okay.
And all I saw when I looked back at the screen was Mankind grabbing Pat Patterson's cock and balls. And
Correct.
they zoomed slow-mo style on it.
Well, that
That's
was a
Mr.
big...
Jocko.
Yeah, please get it right.
My bad.
Do you guys
So they
remember?
show-
Do you remember how painful the WrestleMania Rage Party Mankind stand-up was?
You know what,
That's
Tony?
about this.
I'll be completely honest with you. I forgot we watched that.
It's probably when you were watching something else. And
Yeah, you watched something else.
No, I
Do you remember the Foley?
Yes, I
That's-
do remember that.
That's about what this was. Oh,
Yeah, this was Mick Foley getting some bits in here. 2 weeks ago, Mankind faced Shane McMahon and then jerked off Pat Patterson, and that's all that happened.
Insane. And they showed it to us again.
It's like it's a focal point of like
It is a
this
huge
whole
part of his
promo.
character.
it's his bits. Yes, it's stand-up.
It's the whole like set, yeah. Like so, Mankind says it's been a crazy couple weeks, and he's learned a little bit about himself, and he's done a couple things for the first time. Maybe you saw it on Raw, but I swear that it was the first time I ever grabbed a man's testicles in my life. And Jerry Lawler says, "What?" and Mankind says, "Patterson in a rugged, manly kind of way. I kind of enjoyed it.
What the?
It was also the first time Mick Foley has ever used the word 'suck it' without a please in front of them."
Dan.
I kind of popped at that. That one was kind of funny.
Yeah, please suck my cock. Yeah, I love that too.
Yo, Adrian, please suck my cock.
Is he at home doing that? Yeah.
We did it. I won the title. Please suck my cock.
If you don't mind, I would like you to please give me head.
In the boiler room. In the boiler room.
Oh my God.
That's where Mankind takes the hose, the boiler room.
Yeah, he gets home, so no head.
Please give me head.
Oh my God. Oh, man.
He says, I just found out that I've got a new hobby that I like best of all, and that's kicking the McMahon family's asses. And then he's got to ask Vince for a favor. I would like a shot at The Rock's title.
All right, damn.
He talks about jerking off Pat Patterson. He needs his cock sucked now, and he loves beating up with the McMahons. Can I please fight for the title of the Royal Rumble?
You know, I like that he is so fucking face forward about this. You know, he knows what he wants. He's gonna fucking get it.
I agree, and really to drive the point home here, he says he talks about how he deserves the title shot, but it's not because I made your son cry and whimper like a child with a poop in his pants.
Like a baby with a poopy diaper.
Oh my!
Little goo goo gaga, shake your kid.
What the fuck?
A child with a poop in his
He's
pants.
got a poo in his pants.
And not because I bounced your head off beer kegs like Ricky Ricardo playing Babalu on the bongos. And then he please give me a title shot at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view.
Ricky Ricardo.
So no head. Why is this guy not getting a title shot? He's made a lot of good points here.
How did half a billion people tune in to watch this?
Oh my God! I know. On the other show, they probably had Berlin versus fucking Eddie Guerrero or something. It's probably going crazy.
There's no wonder why Eric Bischoff said, "You better say that this fucking bitch wins the title. This guy sucks." There's no way anybody anybody's gonna like
There's
this
no
shit.
fucking way that anyone's tuning in that show.
He says there's signs out there that say Foley is God, but they got one letter wrong. Foley is not God, but he's pretty damn good. And I beat the Rock and I shoved the sock down his throat and give me a title shot.
Give me Royal Rumble. I need a shot.
And he says, what I'm asking for is, can I say ass on television? Give me some ass.
Fuck.
Please.
Can I give me some hose? Some more hose?
I need the hose. He says, get your ass out here now, Dad. And Vince comes out through the curtain by himself without a microphone and then turns back and gets the mic because he forgot it. He didn't even want to deal with this segment.
I understand.
Vince says,
You are a piece
nothing.
of fucking shit. Holy shit. Fuck you, Mike.
I've made a great mistake. I'm calling fucking
Someone called
change.
Audible.
Yeah, Audible. Vince says, as far as you go, you're nothing but a disillusioned, decrepit, disfigured monster. And Jerry Lawler says, right.
He was so nonchalant about it, too. You were just
Yeah.
a decrepit. You fucking suck.
Like, as a matter of fact,
Fuck
yeah.
you, man.
You asking to be #1 contender for the WWF title simply stains that sacred honor. Your name connected with the title stains indeed the WWF itself. You've had your opportunities, and quite frankly, you blew it.
Dude,
And then
this
Vince walks in the
is
back, and that's it. It's over. That's it.
this is exactly what Eric Bischoff was saying on WCW. Why do people tune over to this shit?
I don't know.
This shit soils the WWF. Don't watch it.
Vince says, all the food you eat, all the sacrifices you put your body through, for what? For the roar of them? God, how pathetic. And Mankind says, I like that roar. And Vince says, shut up. You stained, you soiled the good McMahon name when you put your filthy, slimy hands on my son Shane, and you don't deserve to be #1 contender. You haven't paid your dues, and whatever the hell your name is, you can go to hell.
Holy
and
shit.
You can have the hardcore title, but you probably can't even get that either because you fucking suck.
Dude,
#1 contender for the WWF title? Ha ha ha. No, that's not funny.
Dude, at this point, I was like, get to the point. What is going on here?
Vince McMahon said, you have not paid your dues, Mick Foley. What the?
Not only that, Mankind, Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, Dude Love, whatever the hell your name is, if you even know, he like spends 5 minutes just dogging him. He says you'll never get a shot at the title, and you know what? But you can enter the Royal Rumble if you beat Triple H. You and Triple H could fight tonight, and whoever wins is going into the Royal Rumble. And then also, you know what? I'd like to remind you of some footage. And then they recap 2 weeks ago the footage that they already recapped at the beginning of the segment.
Why would Vince show this on the Tron?
Because this is the 10-10-220 rewind.
It's the rewind of the night.
We're rewinding to the beginning of this segment. Vince says, the match tonight, the winner goes to the Rumble, and there will be a guest referee who will call it right down the middle. My son Shane. Have a nice day. So this is... Holy fuck. Poop in my pants.
Anyways, guys, Chyna is with her girlfriend backstage.
That's what they say. Michael Cole says Chyna and her girlfriend. They have no idea what to fucking call this
Of
relationship
course,
here.
You saw them on Heat.
Well,
You did.
no.
You saw them on Heat. Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Yes,
Well-
you did.
Raw is War is brought to you by Castrol GTX Drive Hard, the motor oil that provides maximum protection. WWF The Music, Volume 3, your favorite WWF music, available at any of your favorite Best Buys in Circuit Cities. And Burger King. If you don't like Burger King, fuck you.
That's, you know what? Nobody outburgers the king.
You said it best. It's
No,
it's
if you
honestly
ask
incredible.
us, it just tastes better. That's
Oh,
the slogan.
right, yeah.
What
Oh,
the
shit.
Oh, yeah,
hell?
yeah.
Right, okay.
I
Sorry
guess
about
that is what that said. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I was
my
watching
bad.
the Spanish feed.
Yeah, I think I was watching that too. Mark Henry versus Goldust.
So, a lot's going on here.
You are not kidding.
So, Mark Henry comes out, and Jerry Lawler starts whispering, and he says, shut up, listen to this great, sexy music. I said, what the fuck? It's just Mark Henry's sexual chocolate theme. And then I realized this is the first time he ever used this on Raw.
Yeah,
it debuted the night before on Heat.
Wow.
I
Well,
said,
of course
wow.
you watched Heat because you saw Chyna and her girlfriend.
No, I did not.
God damn.
So he's shut up, listen to me, and then they're listening to the music, and then like 10 seconds later, he just goes, sexual chocolate. Stop. And Cole says, well, it does get you in the mood. No, it doesn't, dude.
Michael Cole's in the mood ringside. He got you in the mood.
He's horny.
Oh my.
Oh my. He's looking down at his cock.
Michael Cole popped a couple Viggies. He's ready to go, man.
Grandpa Bill Michael Cole?
He's looking at, oh my, could it be? Looking at his fucking dog.
It is. Well, Goldust is out here, and this is not a great run for Goldust.
Goldust is a little whore.
Yeah, this is not much going on.
Goldust licking the ropes, and he has the confetti, and he's got the gear that is just hugging his butt cheeks and his ass and cock and balls, and this is a crazy, crazy son of a bitch.
And he is not sexual chocolate.
He's not sexual chocolate, and they make sure you know that because they whoop his ass here.
Well, Goldust actually hits I was surprised he hits a pretty nice spine buster on Mark Henry. Like
he does. You know what? It's a jumping one too. Actually,
yeah, look good. Mark Henry looks fucking stout though. This guy looks amazing right here.
He is ready for something so much better than this, but they don't find that out until like 10 years later.
Well, Mark Henry hits an elbow drop on Goldust where he lands on his butt cheeks.
A jumping elbow drop at that.
On his butt cheeks. I don't know how that happened. I thought Mark Henry was going to set Goldust up here for the splash. Instead, he hits a leg drop.
Jumping leg drop.
I could not believe that.
Can't stop jumping.
Well, look who's here. Chyna and a girlfriend.
It's just a girlfriend. Yeah.
That is insane. Chyna and a girlfriend.
Now, I even if I watched Heat, I still don't really know what she is to Chyna.
She's here.
Oh my!
Universe mode cutscene here leads to Goldust hitting the Edge-O-Matic here on Mark.
Dude, I wrote that down too, and I wrote, "Is Edge not around yet? He's on the show.
He's on the show.
Does he invent the Edge-O-Matic and
Edge
steals
does
it,
the Edge-O-Matic later, so no way.
You're right.
Yeah, he does. So no fucking way.
Fuck.
He got a stern talking to backstage by Undertaker.
You're right.
Guaranteed. Goldust
Edge or Goldust?
Both of them probably did because they took it from Undertaker.
Going to the dentist night room.
You took the Taker-O-Matic from me.
I came up with that over some Jim Beam.
Goldust then puts Mark Henry in the corner and hits the Shattered Dreams, which is a fucking low blow in the corner.
Dude, I was stun locked at this segment here. He fucking does the Shattered Dreams. It is a running kick to your fucking balls. And there's no doubt about it. It is right to the cock. It's not thigh. It's right to the balls, which is a DQ, a disqualification. So I was so frazzled here that it took me a moment to realize that the bell didn't ring. I was like, why didn't the bell ring? I said, okay, there's music playing. The match is done. It was Goldust music.
What? You know
Goldust
what?
won? Goldust won by DQ.
I didn't even...
It was Goldust music.
What the fuck? I didn't even realize that. It was Goldust music. Yeah. He hit Mark Henry in the nuts so hard he won.
Did Mark Henry tap out? What the fuck?
It's like a KO. Yeah, that's like a instant KO. Okay, yeah.
And the bell didn't even ring either. No bell ring, no DQ. Goldust wins. What the fuck?
All
This
right.
is Rampage, baby.
They're working. All right. Well,
It's
Chyna
sexual.
and a girlfriend get in the ring.
A girlfriend, yeah.
And Chyna kisses Mark on the cheek and helps him up after he lost, I guess.
Or won.
Yeah, actually, I'm not sure. Chyna
No
says
knows.
that the other night with Mark Henry was incredible.
Oh my!
But
Jerry Lawler says, "Whoa!"
well, he's sexual chocolate, all right. But she's
course.
afraid that she is not enough woman for Mark Henry.
Oh my!
Chyna says the following: "The fact is, you're way too much man for one woman. Sexual chocolate."
This is a cutscene.
The fact is, you're way too much man for one woman. Sexual chocolate.
It's like how lines were written for the WWF No Mercy Championship mode. It was like translated.
Dude.
Sexual chocolate. That's his name. And B.A. Billy Gunn.
Sexual chocolate, man. So Chyna.
She's staring him in the eyes.
The fact is, you're way too much man for one woman. Sexual chocolate. Chyna then introduces her friend Sammy. Because Mark loves tall women and exotic dancers.
Don't we all?
Chyna says if it's okay, her and her friend Sammy can take a load out of his mind. I said, is that the phrase? Can we take a load out of your mind? Oh my!
He does say, oh my.
He does say that. He says, oh my. Mark Henry falls over and dies, by the way. He falls over after she says this. This is unbelievable. China says, you have too much dick for me. I can't fucking
Sexual
take this
chocolate.
shit, man. Sexual chocolate. And me and my friend are gonna, you need to give us your load. Oh my.
Out of your mind. I need the load out of your mind. Okay.
Did anyone ever explain, or like, was there ever any pieces put together here? Because I swear in kayfabe, Triple H and China are still together here. And I don't remember Triple H ever being involved with anything with this Mark Henry stuff. And it went on for a while. Why was Triple H cool with this?
I do remember a DX and Mark Henry segment.
No.
Actually.
No. Actually, maybe this is him asking for forgiveness.
Yeah, that was an interesting one.
Oh, my.
I do remember that. But
Take
yeah.
a load out of your mind,
Hey,
please.
I'm going to take one load out of your mind. Oh, my.
Well, that's good for Mark Henry.
Sammy? All right.
Sammy.
Yeah, it was like a big reveal. This is Sammy, my friend.
A girlfriend, her girlfriend, somebody's
Well,
girlfriend.
somebody-
Who the fuck are you?
Sexual
Get out of our
chocolate.
company.
You're way
You
too
don't
much
remember
man for one
Sammy? You don't
woman.
like Sammy?
Yeah, she was in the
I got
video
no-
games, I think.
You remember the big payoff of Sammy?
I know the payoff.
Oh, I know the payoff. We've been there.
It's a load out of their mind.
Oh, wow.
So then it cuts to a scene from Hellraiser for some reason. I don't.
Yeah, the 2023 release of Saw shows up on the screen.
What the hell is going on?
I couldn't believe what I was looking at. Dennis Knight is hanging in some fuck dungeon, and there's weapons, and
And barbed wire.
I was like, this is unbelievable. What am I looking at here?
There's like bullshit around. He's like handcuffed above his head. He's like hanging from like the ceiling with his cuffs. There's barbed wire on the floor. It looks like someone shitted all over the floor, and he's just hanging there, and he's just chilling.
This felt so not in the same tone.
I thought it was a commercial.
Is this how he turns into Naked
Yes.
Midian?
Well,
Not naked, man. Just regular.
close.
I steal
Oh
your
my.
clothes and you will be naked now.
You're right there.
Oh, okay. No,
Just Midian-ness
this
is
is
what it is.
absurd.
Anyway, bow, wow, wow,
Yeah,
wow.
fuck that. I don't know what that was.
Godfather's in the house.
So, like, the idea is that Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler are watching the show. The idea is they're
They
watching
see-
the show and they're reacting to
they
what
see
they see of the
this.
show.
Yes.
How the fuck do you just like? I'd be like, hey yo, what? Hey, Dennis Knight!
Michael Cole, Godfather's music is playing right at this ends, and they say, "Oh, Dennis Knight is just hanging somewhere." Anyway, last week the corporation showed the Godfather.
It looked like it was gonna rip his skin or something. I didn't know what. I thought it was
Dennis
legit.
Knight is. It looks like he's starved and like left for dead.
It looked like
This is
it looked like a scene from Hellraiser. Legit.
It's a torture scene.
Yeah.
Crazy style. Anyways. Ding, ding,
Wow,
ding,
wow,
ding.
wow, wow.
Hey, here he is. The Godfather versus
Easy Main.
It's a test.
It is Test with, you guessed it, a fucked up harmonica theme.
Yeah, that's his best
What the
theme.
fuck was this? I don't remember that at all. Ever.
I didn't either, but it is. I looked it up. It is so fucked up, Tony, that not even XY Lot knows what the fuck it is.
No
It's
way.
just
Right?
It's under unknown title by Jim
It
Johnson.
sounded like it was
January-
like Home Improvement or something. I don't know what the song was.
That'd be awesome.
He used it. He first used it on January 3rd, 1999. Even crazier, I didn't even realize this. He used a song on The Heat the night before this. This song he used is different. and it is supposedly similar to Rocky Maivia Destiny song, but it also is unknown title. Then he changes his song on January 16th to also another unknown song. Then January 18th is also another unknown song.
What the
until
hell?
he finally gets the Test song that we all recognize on January 25th. So from January 3rd to January 25th, he has 5 different theme songs.
Damn, dude, that's fucking crazy.
That is crazy.
And he looks
can't even-
fucking crazy.
I can't
It
even
also
find
changes
the theme
again
song.
in February. And then in June.
Do they have like any like recordings of this online, or is it only?
No, it's just what they used on the show. There's no actual like
This
release
needs to
of
be
it.
on
now.
Uncaged. This needs to go on Uncaged.
Oh my
I
god,
need
yeah,
this.
the Test album. Test has had 16 songs.
Holy!
This is fucking crazy.
Well, it
So, yeah,
shows the
last-
hired gun Test hitting a bulldog on WWF's least favorite son.
Dude, okay, so the corporation jumped the Godfather before his match with B.A. Billy Gunn to set up a match with Kane and Billy Gunn so they could fuck up Billy Gunn. Well, Godfather's not happy about that, of course, either. And Godfather says, if you like what you're looking at, let me hear you say, "Pimpin' ain't easy." He hasn't figured out the line yet.
Figure it out, I'll get there.
He's getting there. Then I wrote down, what the fuck was that noise? And then I realized it was Test's music. I didn't know. Then, as James said, they recap Test doing a run-in on a Val Venus match. And I was like, oh, Val Venus has his back to him. He's going to hit a big boot to the back of his head. Nope. Test hits the infamous running bulldog.
Yes, sir. Hit that shit clean too.
Running bulldog, and then Val Venus jumped him later that night as well. So they're really rocking right now with these feuds.
Well, did you know Test was a bodyguard for Motley Crue before being discovered by the corporation?
I wonder how many matches Tests go through before they stop fucking.
They said that for
mentioning
his
that.
entire run. I swear. Even when he had immunity in the invasion, he was still Motley Crue's bodyguard.
Well, I like to
You're right.
imagine it was Kane that found Test and got him into the corporation.
What, Kane was at a Motley Crue concert? Is that what happened?
Crue. I love this.
Was it him and Taker there, or just Kane was
No,
there?
just Kane. Just Kane.
No, that's fucking even crazy.
Undertaker
Holy
was in
shit.
Margaritaville. So they got Godfather out here.
Dr. Feel Good. Girls. Yeah, he's rocking.
So Godfather's out here in the deadlock pants.
If that's the deadlock pants, I think I'm not wearing them. I don't believe.
We got Michael Cole calling Godfather's fucking splash the choo-choo train.
I
what
swear
the-
I almost jumped through my screen and strangled him.
That's the choo-choo train. Oh my.
He really calls it that. I was like, oh, he's gonna say choo choo ho train or corner splash.
Yeah.
No, it's the choo choo train.
Well, anyways, Val Venus is here universe mode style, and I almost turned the fucking show off. I just had to
There's
do
got to
something
be
else.
something better on Nitro. What? Come on.
Gotta be
man.
something
Well,
better on Nitro.
All right, on Nitro we got Bam Bam Bigelow versus Wrath.
Yeah, we're rocking.
That sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, we're
Holy
rocking. I don't know what the hell they're doing over here.
Well,
Anyways,
ended no contest.
neither of them were in Motley Crue's bodyguard group, so it doesn't matter.
Girls.
Test and Godfather. Listen to this fucking shit. So Test and Godfather fight outside to a double count out. Val Venus fucking waits
is that-
until
Is that what happens?
Yeah, it was a double count out. Yeah.
Test and Godfather fight outside to a double count out.
Was the ref not outside the ring?
Counting.
Okay, because all right, I thought that Test throwing Godfather into the ring post was a DQ.
No, double count out.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
makes more sense.
Test and Godfather.
Okay, I'll take that for sure.
Double count out. Val Venus waits until the double count out finish to attack Test on a match where the finish was a double count out. Why did you just not? What the fuck is happening? Anyways.
It was also like fucking the bell rings immediately, and Test like they both like lock on each other and just start running at each other. There was no break in between.
Well, Test got his ass whooped Godfather style. Dude, this whole match, they were like, Test is the new hired gun. He's the fucking dude. Look at this guy. He's in the corporation. He looks
I think
good.
Test does the running big boot for the first time ever, or at least that's what it felt like, because he hits it and Godfather just rolls to the floor.
Godfather whooped his fucking ass this match. I was like, who exactly was supposed to, like, what?
The choo-choo train.
The choo-choo train was whooping ass. I don't know what Test is doing. Crazy, man. And then they go, of course, into Test and Val Venus. They're setting Test out real good here.
Of course, Test and him and Val fight, and I wrote, what the fuck?
Well, thankfully, we go backstage. Sean and Triple H are laughing over fucking Test's whole career up right here. Triple H in the red tights.
The red and yellow Triple H long boys is kind of crazy here.
It is crazy.
All DX just hanging out in the hallway here.
Peekaboo cam style.
Yes, yeah, you're not supposed to see this because you're not supposed to know they're friends or something, even though we just saw it.
We just saw. Well, the Glover Slam of the week. Well, Mankind beat up Shane McMahon.
From what I understand, that was 2 weeks ago.
Wrong. Wrong. This was just played earlier, so it counts as today.
No.
Mankind beat up Shane McMahon and put his sock in his mouth.
God, Slam of the week? You couldn't even find something from last week?
That's the love, the glove.
That was some week. The Slam of some week.
The week.
And also, do you see the Glover footage in the corner?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Stretched out.
They fucking squished it all out.
Stretched out. I would never buy this fucking game if I saw that footage.
Come on, dude. What? That's the fucking platformer of the year right there. Glover style. I gotta love Glove.
I don't know.
You
it was
like
on
Glover?
PC. Glover was
Dude,
on
Glover
PC
was
as
an
well.
iconic N64 game.
I do. That's all I know it as, though, as being an iconic N64 game. I never played it. Did you play Glover?
I played it on emulator. I didn't play it back when it's out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a platformer.
You're a glove and you have a ball. You
Yeah,
can
it's
get
like
on Steam.
Super Mario 64 and stuff like that.
You can get
Or
on
Donkey
Steam
Kong.
right now.
Oh, and
It's on
you're just a
Steam if you wanna
glove?
get it.
You're a
Yeah.
glove, yeah.
Okay.
You have
You're a
glove-like
glove.
ability.
You gotta love the glove. It's like Mario 64,
No, I don't.
but a glove, bro.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Now,
Got to love the glove.
no,
Triple H versus Mankind is up next for the Royal Rumble spot.
Are you telling
Shane
me
comes out.
Hold on.
Go on.
You telling me this is a show that Mankind wins a belt? Because I didn't.
Triple H almost said
It
no
doesn't
fucking
feel
way.
like that at all. What the? Because I'm thinking about this as I watch this. What?
Did you think I linked the wrong show?
No,
because
I'm
I did
just
too.
No setup, no build, no promoting this match like months in advance that they're doing the match. No.
Well, they knew Eric
Don't-
Bischoff was
also-
going to promote it for him.
It's also, yes, please keep in mind, this is a taped Raw.
Oh, you're right.
This is a very taped Raw. So this, like, they could have made a lot of changes if they wanted to.
Which is crazy they did an angle like this on a super taped Raw.
A title change on a taped Raw is,
But that's just how they
gnarly.
did business back then.
yeah, I guess it didn't really matter as much then, but
Even
yeah,
though
that's
WCW
fucking-
had been railing them for years at this point. They just said,
Yeah.
we got it. We're good.
I think WWF was on a streak beating them in the ratings for like 10 weeks at this point though. But still, like,
Well, I think
10 weeks is trying to give you the confidence
Were they?
to, like,
When did they
fucking-
go live? Because I'm pretty sure this was just taped because of the holidays. Because this was like,
I think they already live. Yeah, I think that's right.
They
I
would
think
do
it was,
live and then tape like an extra one, didn't they? And then they do every other week
they
live
did
or
like
something
live
like that.
tape 2 live, something like that, right?
Yeah, it was like every
Weird
other
shit
week
like
was
that.
live or something. I feel like.
Yeah,
don't
so I
remember.
think you're right. I think like it's kind of like a
holiday
of it.
thing or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
no. I mean, here it says WWF went live in 1961.
That's true.
That is the Panda Company.
That sounds about right.
Sorry about that.
Oh well, they've been whooping asses.
50 years.
The Revolutionary Force.
So Shane McMahon with generic music is here.
Fucked up music. What the fuck
hell
is this?
this?
I couldn't even figure out what this was. I was like looking at it, like, because he used I think it's under like techno theme or some shit on XY lot. I couldn't figure it out.
It was,
why is he not just using No Chance in Hell?
It was Darude Sandstorm. You heard that?
It was by the Funkies.
Yeah, that's just crazy, man. So Triple H is out here with his little red tights.
Damn it! Long red boys with the yellow looks like fucking crazy.
A
here.
crazy transition for Triple H.
Yeah.
Especially
Big
because this
time.
is 99. This is like,
Yeah.
that's a crazy transition.
And 99, like, in my mind, a gigantic Triple H year.
Yeah, absolutely. 2000.
He feels like a
2000
jabroni
is a
here.
Huge. 2000 is actually
Yeah.
the Triple H like
Sure, yeah,
coming
yeah.
out party, I guess, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, we get into the match here. Weird fucking cut in this match where Mankind's on the ground and then it cuts and then he's just standing up.
What the fuck? Tape, brother.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I don't know what happened here. Triple H does a sunset flip over the ropes.
Holy shit.
But
that was awesome.
Triple H is fucking, very athletic here.
This is pre-quad.
Yes, pre-injury, so he's still going. He does a sunset flip over the ropes here. Mankind holds onto the ropes. Shane McMahon kicks his hands away and fast counts a 3.
1, 2, 3, fuck you and die.
Triple H wins.
Triple H
Wow.
beats Mick Foley in 2 minutes.
And that's it. And,
Are you sure this is an episode he wins? This is an episode?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Tony, that's
I am
crazy.
sure.
Especially if you were watching and flipping channels, you'd be like, all right, well, fuck, Triple H beat him on 2.
Anyway, I'm going back to Nitro. I'm going to watch fucking DDP against Brian Adams.
Holy shit!
They're
That's
rocking.
awesome.
Nitro's rocking.
Did you notice they have winner nameplate? I never noticed this, but they had winner nameplates here, and I never really.
Did they do it the whole show?
Yeah, anytime somebody won. I mean, every match, we just had a DQ and a double count out and a no finish and a no contest and another.
It should
You're
just-
right. That's why I didn't see it. There's
should
been no
just-
finishes.
It should just say victory, and then that's it. We just move on.
What did we watch? Oh, it was the Unseen Forever Hustle 3. It would pop up and just say winner.
Winner.
yeah,
oh,
That
shit.
was awesome. Yeah.
Well, Triple H apologizes to Mick Foley because he really
Mick.
needs that title. He really needs it.
I'm sorry, but business is business. A win is a win, and when it comes to WWF title, I'll take it any way I can get it. And then Shane raises Triple H's hands, and I'll say one more thing. Happy New Year. It's January 4th. Anyway, it's Triple H and Shane with the pedigree, arms held style all the way down, and then tells him to suck it and says he's all yours to Mankind.
I actually really like this. I actually
too.
thought this was very,
This is a good
very
angle.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was actually some very smart angling stuff here, story wise, that I enjoyed. I actually thought the Mankind stuff here was really good. Like Triple H being a complete dickhead, but also still hating McMahon's was pretty interesting. Like
Yeah.
siding him in that way was pretty cool. Triple H, tells Mankind that you can do whatever you want with him. What does
And he
Mankind
does.
say here?
I'm gonna show you a little move that Jim McGonigal back in Warp Mel showed me.
He says, "I'm gonna break your goddamn shoulder."
I'm gonna break your. He legit says, "I'm gonna break your fucking shoulder." It bleeps it.
Shane is screaming and like, ah!
Surely they bleeped goddamn, right? Like he.
Yeah.
Or do you think he was going rogue? Fucking shoulder.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually have no idea what he. I assume.
I wrote
yeah.
in my notes, "I'm gonna break your fucking shoulder" because it sounded cooler. So
Yeah, it had to be
he-
something. He said something.
He wraps Shane up in a crazy. I don't. What do you even call this?
like a form of brutalizer, like a
Yeah, like
octopus
an arm
stretch on the
brutalizer.
ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stretching them like fucking
Fucked
Stu
up.
Hart style.
Yeah, Stu Hart style's a good way to put it. That's exactly what it was.
I'm gonna break your fucking shoulder.
Holy shit! All right.
Vince in the studio.
Earlier he was telling jokes. I don't know.
I'm gonna make you poop in your pants.
You little kid.
Vince and the Stooges come out, and Mankind says, "You stop right there, or I'll break it off." And Vince says, "Let him up, you son of a bitch." And Mankind says, "Well, I changed my mind. I no longer desire a title shot at the Royal Rumble. I want a shot tonight." And Vince says, "Oh, okay. And what'd you say, okay? Let me think that over." Not good enough. What, Dad? What the fuck? I want a stipulation. And Vince, damn it, let him go. And Mankind says, "No DQ. What do you say, Dad?" And Vince agrees to it. And he says, "I guess we got ourselves a deal." He lets him go and he leaves through the crowd.
All
That's
right.
it. He got himself a title shot tonight because he was going to fucking break the owner's son's arm off. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, that's how you do it in the WWF, baby.
I wish they would have had him just do that earlier.
Yeah, you know what? You're
Like,
right.
yeah.
He had to do his
Cut out-
stand-up. He had to do a stand-up routine. Let him go.
Cut out the Triple H match. Like, he could have just been angry and did that the whole way through.
No.
Yeah, but they wanted to get Triple H something too, so I guess
coulda-
it makes sense.
Triple H could have beat Val Venus.
God, he could have. You are correct. They should have ran a gauntlet on his ass.
All
Oh,
the
my.
DX.
The Royal Rumble is brought to you by 10-10-220. Check out this logo.
The 99 Royal Rumble logo is like the scratch logo-iest scratch logo ever.
It's a good Royal Rumble.
It's a fucked up Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I enjoy this one actually. Is this the one? This is the one with Stone Cold with the nails in his head on the box, right?
I
might
think that's
be.
98.
Oh fuck! Is that 98?
Yeah, it is 98. 98's the one with the Hellraiser thing. Okay.
Oh, Okay, well, 98.
This is 99.
98
Wait, are you thinking of the 98 Rumble as well then?
Yeah.
with Chainsaw Charlie.
That is 98.
Yeah, that's a good one.
99 is the one that the corporation is all running through.
Okay, well, I like the nails in the Austin head because he's got the gold chain.
You like a
on
whole
now.
different show. Yeah, me too.
I think that's
actually
awesome.
we should actually
Plus,
talk about that.
1-800-COLLECT is way better than 10-10-220, and day
I
spots
don't
at the
remember
98
shit about
Rumble.
10-10-220.
Me
You
neither,
don't
because they
remember
went out of
10 10
business.
220? You don't remember that?
I remember
What
it,
was the
but I don't
dude's
like...
name in 10-10-220 commercial? I fucking forgot his fucking name.
Oh, what, the stand-up comedian?
Yeah, I cannot remember his name for the life of me.
Stone
Okay.
Cold Steve Austin and D'Lo Brown. I heard you called me
No,
collect.
what? It was the fucking George Carlin.
Yes,
George Carlin.
God.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes,
Fucking George
yes.
Carlin, man.
Which also felt weird that George Carlin was doing commercials.
and didn't even fucking show it. He's just like, here's George
He didn't even
Carlin,
talk.
10-220.
Yeah.
Mankind
Yeah.
fucked my son.
True.
Edge versus D'Lo Brown.
Yes, Edge is here. Definitely in the company gold dust. So, I mean,
that's
you know, whatever. Cole says D'Lo Brown is fresh off what he calls a relaxing trip to Aruba. Anyway, D'Lo and Mark Henry have had issues with PMS as of late. Last week, D'Lo called Jacqueline and Terry Runnels glorified ring rats, and you're lucky I'm a gentleman. And that's where the promo cuts off. What the
Okay.
fuck?
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
A little crazy.
Strange. Very interesting there.
D'Lo was wearing a North Face vest. He was
He's
calling them PMS glorified ring rats. That's
That
crazy.
was a crazy. Did he have Tim's on too? It looked like
Yeah,
Tim.
he was a
looked
crazy
like him.
bastard.
Yeah, awesome.
Well, Edge hits the rocker dropper Rana, which I always think is a pretty cool move. No one does that.
Edge
shit
is actually.
anymore.
I feel like Edge is trying to kill himself in this match. He does a lot of crazy Edge shit.
They had 5 minutes here, and they did everything they could in 5 minutes, and this was the best match of the show. I'm pretty sure.
The Edge did a Rana to D'Lo. He bumped D'Lo to the floor. He did the over the top rope taker dive, crazy style. Then he gets into the ring and does the WrestleMania 2000 screaming on his knees taunt, which was awesome.
D'Lo hits a Liger bomb.
Dude, does he? Holy fuck!
Yeah, it looks great.
He sends Edge to hell with this fucking Liger bomb. And they're lighting each other up with chops in the corner. Edge is like returning receipts. D'Lo running Liger bomb out of the corner with like the most fuck you ever. And then he doesn't pin him. He just goes to the top rope and poses for some reason.
Yeah, that's beast. Because he's going to go for the elbow drop.
Of course.
Yes, he missed.
Edge hits a crossbody for a 2. PMS come out to the ring. They're coming down. And Cole says, oh, it must be that time of the month. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, man. Terry is holding her stomach because, of course, she's pregnant.
Yes. Edge hit the Edge-O-Matic, by the way.
Edge did hit the Edge-O-Matic. Edge also jumps off the top again. D'Lo catches him with the fucking sky high out of the air, and the commentary completely ignores
The
it.
crowd completely ignores
that was
it.
Crazy.
No one gives a fuck. It was like so fucking sick. It was like the smoothest shit ever. He kills him with it, and no one gave a fuck.
It's crazy how even just like in a few years the business changes. This 2002, this would have popped the whole building crazy style.
Oh my god, yeah, fucking
I actually
hell.
wrote down, why is this place not going crazy?
The crowd is actually dead the whole fucking show.
They just want Steve Austin.
They just want old Stone Cold.
Well, Terry gets up on the apron and then slips off the fucking apron, hits the fucking steps, big style. She's pregnant.
She is pregnant, and now she's crying, holding her stomach on the floor. By the way, just before that, D'Lo did the referee wind-up taunt to try to throw her out. It didn't work.
It was almost like this. It was almost like the Sting Karen thing, where he does the fist thing and then.
Oh, where he accidentally, D'Lo accidentally scares her off the stairs, and she falls.
It's that kind of thing. Yeah.
And she's crying, holding her stomach, and she is pregnant, and she falls off the stairs. So the doctors come out with a stretcher.
The paramedics.
The paramedics. Yes, you're right. The crowd is chanting "D'Lo sucks" as a woman is on the floor crying, holding her stomach, and then they put her in a body bag for some reason.
They take the longest fucking time to do this I've ever seen in my life.
It takes forever.
Number one, you wouldn't strap somebody up like that if they're pregnant around the baby like that.
Strapped it on the baby. We have to keep
On
the baby. In
And
the
then they
womb.
put like bed sheets over top of her,
They
like she
body
died.
bagged her.
You
She's
will
dead.
die tonight.
She's dead, Tony.
What the fuck?
You sure this is how you do this?
They body bagged her.
Sorry
Terry
about
is
that.
pronounced dead at the scene here.
Put her in a body
And then-
bag.
They did.
And then they recap moments ago. Terry died. Backstage,
Oh,
EMTs
D'Lo said it wasn't my fault. He invented the Snitsky. It wasn't my fault.
Of course, yes. Well, it wasn't, but whatever.
The match ended,
So
by the
back-
way. Also, just to let you know, the match is over.
Fuck! Who won?
That's it. No. So let
I
me
guess
just say,
Edge just doesn't care. I don't know.
listen, we had a no
No one
contest
fucking
here.
cares.
We had a fast count from Shane, then a double DQ earlier, then a DQ, and then we had an actual finish.
Yeah,
at the
well, I
beginning.
bet you Nitro LA, Jushin Thunder Liger versus fucking
No. You want to know what
Rey
they did on
Mysterio
Nitro?
Jr.
You know what they did on Nitro, James? The finger poke of doom. All right, it wasn't much better over
That
there.
was awesome.
That killed
was
the business. The
No,
business is dead.
That's what Vince McMahon would like you to think. But you know what? It actually increased the ratings for next week.
well, WCW's dead now.
Yeah, well. That's
So-
something else.
Figure it out.
Yeah, something else. It was actually
So-
the lack of Horace Hogan push that killed the goddamn company.
That's also
That's
true. Horace
true.
Hogan only got 4 minutes on this show, and he lost to Chris Benoit.
How many minutes did the Natural Born Thrillers get? Where are the Natural Born Thrillers?
The Natural Born Thrillers do not exist yet.
Which, well, that's why they're the
Wait, do they
damn
not?
shape they are.
Really? 90? No, I guess they were a 2000
Yeah,
group.
they're
Yeah,
2000
Chavo
group.
beat Norman Smiley.
See, that sounds awesome. He probably ass fucked them too.
Yeah, he probably fucking gave it to him.
That shit was
Pepe, he
awesome.
stuffed Pepe up Norman Smiley's
Probably
ass.
fucking awesome. That's like the right rule too. That's good shit. He's wearing a big
So
ass
they-
jersey. Fuck his ass. WCW forever.
Well, now we gotta watch this depressing ass Raw fucking segment. So Terry
by the
died.
way-
They body bagged her. Go
By
on.
the way, yeah, they killed Terry Runnels and then
She's dead.
the craziest looking. They got a dude off the street and gave him a stethoscope and said, "Check on the baby."
The
What?
medical
the-
professional is
Terry-
standing there.
Terry is laying there on a stretcher. EMTs are around there. D'Lo is smashing a door behind them, and this random fucking suspect man is
this?
listening to her stomach with a stethoscope and asking if the baby is alive. And the doctor says, "Well, I don't know if the baby is
Who
alive."
are you?
I don't know much, but I don't believe you can tell with a stethoscope.
He says, I don't know. I can't tell you right now. I don't know.
That's real
Why
shit.
are you listening to
That
her
is-
stomach then?
That is real shit. Let them know, bro.
Why are you listening to her stomach
Take
then
her
if you
in the
can't help?
ambulance and get her out of here.
Anyways.
Why did they stop outside the locker room to listen to her stomach?
He's not even a doctor. This is a Seinfeld skit. This is like
He's in a red shirt.
this is like
jacket all
Kessler.
crazy
Like
style.
Kessler
Yeah.
became a doctor or something, and
Yeah,
he's checking
George
on the
Costanza
baby.
is
I
fucking.
don't know.
Guess what? It cuts back to the arena.
Here's Kane.
Oh my! I
I
couldn't
don't know.
believe it. It cut straight to the arena. Michael Cole says, "Oh my!"
Kane is on the way to the ring. Don't worry about Terry. Kane is here.
Kane's here. It's time for the
With
make
the-
fun of Kane segment.
Kane is here with Shane and the Stooges. Pat Patterson. They're all making faces behind Kane's back on the way down.
Why
There's a-
would you do this? Why would you
they
do
are
this to
fucking
Kane?
stupid?
Oh my
Kane,
god!
they've made an even better sign that says Briscoe Bros Body Shop for his back. And Shane gets in the ring and says, "There is a special announcement tonight, a special event, a handicap match." He's in his referee outfit here. Kane will take on, making their way to the ring, weighing in at 422 pounds combined. I don't know why that is it combined. I feel like we figured that part. Gerald Briscoe and Pat Patterson.
What?
And they are shocked. They can't believe it.
Oh my!
And Shane says, "Oh my!" So they're angry at Shane. They're trying to grab him. And Shane's like, "Get your hands off me! Payback!" That's what he said, like a 1970s mobster. "Get your hands off me! Payback!"
That's basically his character at this point.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it really is.
Sleeping with the fishes. He should have said that.
Yeah, like my dad owns his shit.
Yeah, you're right. His
Yeah.
dad's the Godfather, and he's just a little punk. Vince comes out on the stage and says, "Everyone, I said everyone who is remotely responsible for my son's emotional scarring has to pay. Kane, make them pay." and Kane fucking goozles Briscoe and then breaks his hand or something. I don't know what fucking
he tried to
happened
offer him
there.
money, I think. He tried to give him money.
Well, Pat Patterson offers him a cigarette,
And
which
a
is
condom.
crazy.
And a condom, which
Was that? Oh my god!
is
I thought it was
insane,
money.
by
No,
the
he
way.
offered,
I didn't know it was a
no,
condom.
They
What's-
offer him money, and then they offer a cigarette and a condom. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you offer a condom for?
Yeah. Well,
Kane's
Kane.
gonna wrap his burnt willy.
Well, Kane did give
For a
Gerald Briscoe
blowjob?
the uppercut.
he does give him the uppercut and then fucking choke slams him Briscoe, and then Patterson gets in the ring with a chair and Kane catches him, and Patterson sets up a chair and offers it to Kane to sit down, and Kane kicks the chair clean out of the ring, which was awesome.
Perfect style.
Into like the 8th row.
Unbelievable.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
it was fucking awesome. He choke slams Pat Patterson and then drags Jared Briscoe into the ring post and low blows him with it for some reason. I don't know why he did that.
Kane nut shots him on the post.
He just taking
Kane
liberties.
also, at some point, elbow drops Briscoe's leg.
Patterson's knee.
Yeah, somebody's fucking sick.
He's working the leg.
He's working Pat Patterson's knee.
Elbow drop, beast style.
What the fuck? And then he goozles Shane. Huge fucking pop for Kane goozling Shane here. And Vince says, "No, Kane, don't do that. You're gonna go back." And they're talking about the insane asylum. Of course.
Because Kane shot his legal mother 3 times in the back.
Right.
Actually, that was
Abyss.
That was
Right.
Sinister Minister and Abyss.
Right.
Right.
That was Sting. Sting did it.
Sting did it. Yeah. And Judas Macias as well.
I love
So
that
they're
angle.
threatening to send him back to the insane asylum. And
Where
Vince
he's
says the
from.
winner of the match is Vince says the winner of the match is Kane. So Kane wins this match that never had a match. So there's a clean finish.
This is first off. This is a very good way to build Kane, but it is also ridiculous in the fact that you like. How could you even make fun of this guy?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I mean, you could making fun of an insane guy would definitely be up the Stooges and Vince McMahon's alley at this point.
sure.
Kane is like 6'9",
A
350 pounds. His
Yeah.
backstory this time is he killed his fucking whole family in fucking fire, brimstone, and fucking everybody's dead.
But I
And
guess
they-
if
and
that
they
was
said,
what it was. It's just
Briscoe's
these are,
body shop.
yeah, these guys got the money and they don't care. They do what they want because they got the money.
Y'all are insane. That's crazy. But
So-
to be fair, I actually really like that because it turns Kane.
The Kane turn is
Yeah,
awesome.
it turns Kane and it fucking gets
Yeah.
them heat. So I mean, it turns out really good. It's just a fucking insane situation, you know?
Yeah.
When you look at it at face value, it is
Yeah, it's fucking
insane.
insane.
Vince and Shane hug at the top of the ramp, and someone shines a laser on them. And then Kane comes back out for some reason, and then they say, "No, you're good," and he comes back again.
Comes back out for the pop. Hey.
Yeah. Yo.
Well, Dennis Knight is still in the fuck dungeon,
He is hanging to die.
and now the APA is here. Known as the
Acolytes.
Acolytes at the time.
Are they the Acolytes yet?
Just acolytes, yeah.
Yes, they are the Acolytes.
Okay, they are the Acolytes here. Okay, they're in their very tight black shirts.
Well, it's time to always pound ass, as they say. So they
Oh, no.
untie him in the fuck dungeon, and they say,
ready for you.
Yeah, he's ready for you. I was like, what the
Get
fuck?
down.
At first, I was like, what the
He's
fuck
ready
is
for
happening?
you.
For some reason, this like I don't remember this very much. So then they throw him through a door of light.
Is that later or is that
Yeah,
here?
that's late, but that's what I'm saying. I
Oh,
don't
sure,
remember
sure,
this.
No, I don't either. The only
That's how he becomes naked Midian.
He
which
goes to the
is
light
so
and loses his clothes.
Which is absurd.
I remember the only part of them turning him into Midian I remember was when they do the gimmick on Raw where Taker like stabs him in the chest and sacrifices him. I remember that.
Yeah,
I don't remember
that
this
too.
shit.
I don't remember this at all.
This
yeah.
is like the set they used here was awesome. I don't know if this was
It was very
reused
cool.
assets from something like. I don't know if
Yeah,
this
they
was,
probably it looks they use it for WWF Warzone promos.
probably.
So we have Al Snow versus Road Dogg for the hardcore title.
I know you said Edge and D'Lo was the best match tonight. This was my favorite match of the
Yeah,
night.
this was definitely the best match of the night to me.
This was the best shit ever.
Yeah, this
I
was
love
really
this.
fun.
This was awesome. Al Snow comes out, his shirt's all bloody, and head has a shaved head and and makeup eyes with a duct taped mouth.
Yes, because the brood bath happened. and-
I know the brood bath part. Yes, so Al Snow got fuck. It's not brood bath.
You said
Don't-
brood bath.
No.
What the? Hey, yo.
Blood
Oh my!
So Al Snow puts this fucked up head on the top of the ramp as a
That bitch is looking fly as hell. Get the edge up.
You got that supercuts look going on.
Yeah, that's just looking
ready to
clean.
go.
it was for a distraction for Road Dog, and Al
He
Snow.
didn't like make it bald. He like gave it a
It's
fucking
like a
buzz.
yeah, it
Gave
looks like a fade. Yeah. It's actually pretty all right. Yeah.
He brought the head out. Everybody in the crowd said, "Got him."
That's hot as it. Looked like they just joined the Straight Society. That's it. That's what it
Looking
looked
good
like.
there. What the? Hey, yo.
So Al Snow puts it on the ramp to distract Road Dog, crawls backwards through the drape, and then Road Dog comes out and gets distracted by the fucking head, and Al Snow jumps him. How did Road Dog fall for this shit? You dumb bastard.
Very dumb ass idiot.
He's a fucking moron, man. Al Snow runs off the apron, and Road Dog Sabu's a chair at his head. And then Al Snow said, "Oh, that is a Sabu spot. Let me do all of Sabu's spots."
He does all the Sabu stuff.
He does the chair jump into the barricade. He moonsaults through a table. He
That
just
was
does all
awesome.
of
And he
Sabu's
gets ECW
shit.
chance. He gets ECW
He gets an
chance.
ECW chair.
Yeah, that's
The moonsault
awesome.
on the barricade was sick though. That was a good moonsault.
It was fucking dope, yeah. And the moonsault was also fucking crazy too.
Dude, now that you say Sabu, I remember Al Snow like moonsault through a table randomly. Like he just stole that shit from Sabu like crazy.
Yes. Yeah,
Holy
he
shit, he's just Sabu.
his whole thing was he's WWF Sabu.
Holy
It was
shit.
crazy.
He just blew my mind.
Road Dog beats him over the head with a fucking pan repeatedly and then keeps bending it back to hit him again with it. I don't know why
was
he had to
awesome.
do that. Al Snow sets up another table besides the ramp, but it falls apart and the
I
leg
am
fucking
the
breaks.
table.
Yes, so Road Dog just sets it up against the barricade and hip tosses Al Snow through it.
And then he
Fuck
does
you,
the
man.
New Jack Tom. I don't know why he was doing that.
He throws up the New Jack Dog, you're right.
ECW.
And then he does a New Jack dive off of the stairs
You're
onto Al
right.
Snow.
That was crazy. So he jumped like, I don't know, a foot. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
nuts.
it was pretty fucking crazy. Al Snow and Road Dog then brawl to the back through the technical area where they run into a police officer and an old-timey reporter for some
Dude,
reason.
that guy could not get away.
hat?
He was like trying to run. He couldn't get
What
away.
the fuck was that guy? Was that a rib? Why was there an old-timey reporter back there? He had the fucking glasses and the big hat and
He's getting
like
the scoops, man. He's
he might as
He
well
was a
have had
scoopsman. That's what he was.
What
That's
scoops are
That's
back-
Dave Meltzer. Put some respect on his damn name.
That
Sorry
was
about
Dave
that.
back in '99. Wow.
Al Snow hits him with a toilet paper box and then breaks a broom over his back. And then he aggressively starts launching potted plants at Road Dog's head. Just
He
fucking
was
smashing
beaming
him.
them bitches, dude.
Hell yeah, smashing him with them. He then throws Road Dog into the pipes for the pipe and drape, which I didn't realize were pipe for pipe and drape until we started running shows.
I 100% agree with you. I just thought they were like metal. I didn't even know what.
Me
I thought
too.
they
I was like,
were.
okay, they
They're
just have
just
pipes
balls
around.
everywhere.
Pipes.
Just
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
whatever. I don't know what they're for. Yeah. Road Dog reverses an Irish whip and sends Al Snow into beer kegs that Cole says must have been 80 pounds or more.
80
That's
or
right.
90 pounds. You also miss Al Snow looking like Star Wars kid with the little pipe and drape pole where he's flailing around with it.
I don't watch that shit, Tony.
Star Wars kid. Remember the video back in the day?
Yeah, my
I don't
boy.
watch.
My
Star
boy,
Wars
Star Wars
kid?
kid back
Yeah,
in the
Star
day.
Wars.
The
I
bio-
see, Tony. I was there.
Do I know Star
Yeah,
Wars?
I
you
was
know
there.
what I'm
Oh,
Tony.
okay. Never mind. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, dumbass.
he looks like the Numa Numa guy. I forgot.
Yes, you're right.
Numa guy doing Star Wars stuff with a pole. That's what Al Snow looked like.
Sorry, Tony. I apologize.
Yeah, you damn right.
Yeah, let him know.
Road Dog tries to blast Al Snow with a fire extinguisher, but he doesn't know how to use it, so he just hits him with it, which is really the best way to use a fire extinguisher, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
probably.
They go through the fire exit, and it's snowing outside. They're fucking fighting in the snow here.
This is
he
before global warming, of course.
Of course. He puts Al Snow into a barrel, a wheelbarrow that is covered in fucking snow. This must be horrifically fucking cold here. These guys are out of their fucking mind. He wheels Al Snow into the steel grating behind the building. The referee's sliding all around, about to blow out his ankles.
Yeah, he is.
There's just ice
Holy
and shit all
shit.
over. Road Dog then low blows Al Snow and hits him with a pile driver through a bunch of fucking snow-covered pallets.
That's awesome.
Which is crazy. That is like Splinter City. You are asking for fucking trouble there. Holy fuck. I thought that was dope as hell.
was awesome.
And Road Dog wins the hardcore title. Or retains, excuse me.
Yeah,
Retains the hardcore
retains.
title. Yeah. But it is Road Dogg with only one G, as the nameplate
No,
shows here at the
2
end.
G's. He's got 2 G's.
2G. Well, listen, man. Midian spelled his own name wrong on his tights, and then his nameplate said something different. So I don't know what's going on.
Dude, Road Dogg runs back in the ring like LeVar Ball, and he does his taunt in the ring. LeVar Ball.
He runs
I'll
all
be
the way
honest.
from outside all the way to the ring to celebrate.
I could never guess we get a LeVar Ball reference this week, so that's pretty.
That's
interesting.
No, he did. He ran back
from
like,
Tony.
You gotta
Yeah,
look
that's
at that.
absurd.
You gotta watch the way Road Dogg runs. He looks like LeVar Ball.
You're right. No, you were
Getting
right.
out of the snow and then.
But I love this match. I love the WWF Hardcore division. I feel like WWF Hardcore style is very underrated. I mean, as a deathmatch fan, I love, the violence, but I think WWF Hardcore was super fucking fun. And you could put anybody in those matches and they probably would get over, and that's why
Dude, we
they
talked
built the whole
about it.
fucking
It
division
worked.
for years about it. Yeah.
This was pre 24/7 rule, so like the hardcore was just like a style of match that they did. And
24/7 actually killed the whole division.
Yeah, they
you're
couldn't.
right.
They ran out of ideas, and they just
they gave
didn't
this
know
one
what to do with it
time too,
anymore.
which is crazy. They gave us like
It was
8 minutes.
awesome,
It was
man.
it was the main event pretty much. It was the main event from the start of the show. They announced it like very first match. They announced
yeah,
the
you're
start of the
right.
show.
You're right.
'Cause I guess
we
they
didn't know the
weren't-
main event of the actual until halfway
Yeah,
through.
yeah. It wasn't. There was nothing else. That was supposed to be the end of the show, but then we got the rest
Yeah.
of it. Well, the Acolytes throw Dennis Knight straight to fucking hell. Die.
What's hell?
Dude, James is not it's not sarcasm. It's a door and it's a blinding white light, and the Acolytes just heave him through it,
And
and
then
he
they-
goes, "No."
And then,
What is-
and then you hear like the Wilhelm scream or something. I don't know what.
Yeah, a
going
bunch
on
of
there.
screaming in the background, and then Michael Cole goes, "Is that Shawn Michaels?" All right.
Where?
As far as we
Where-
know, Dennis Knight just died on WWF
Is
television.
that the Black Rain room? Is that what that is?
He was in the Black Rain room,
You got
For
thrown out of
sure.
it. That's what happens when you leave the Black Rain
and then
room.
he got. But yeah, so he got through. I don't know where.
That's
where
the
is the
door to
Undertaker?
WCW.
No.
Yeah, you get your ass over there.
I think it leads to the learning tree.
No.
You walk through all the smoke and there's just a big tree out there. Oh shit!
It's not hot.
Oh no!
It's the Dungeon of Doom room.
Holy shit!
So yeah, you're right. Oh, Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is here with black gloves on and a big black pea coat, and he takes Triple H's car keys and leaves the
Gives
building.
Hunter a big hug and says, "I'll be right
Are
back."
you? Are you guys? How are you guys when it's cold like that? Are you like Sean, where you get like 3 layers of clothes?
Yeah, that's
like,
me. I'm definitely like
Really?
all
Dude,
in.
I'm like one of the, because I'm a chubby fucker, so I'm like I'm usually just sweatpants, t-shirt. Usually I'm okay with that.
I'm rocking shorts. Beast
You
style.
do
dude.
rock shorts. I've never seen you in a pair of pants
yeah,
in my life.
yeah, but what's the temperature get out there though? Like, where are you at?
I don't,
Yeah.
you remember
Yeah, you're right, Tony.
Fire 2, Tony? It was freezing outside there, and James was in shorts.
Oh yeah,
You're
I was still in
right.
shorts.
He did have shorts
Yeah.
on you.
I did.
I
I
had
did
to
have the
take-
icy blue jacket though.
You did have the fucking Marlboro
the
jacket.
Marlboro red icy blue jacket. I was going
That
crazy.
jacket. I was wearing Drew's jacket.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I was cold. I didn't bring a hoodie. I was cold as fuck. Yeah, you do wear fucking just shorts. And like that doesn't bother you?
Not
At
even,
all?
Not even a little bit.
Dude, I got
Because
like,
I assume I'm not going to be outside for very long. Like I assume
Keep
if
in mind,
I'm you know, going out, even when it's that cold, I'm going to be going inside. So like, I like wearing shorts because it's kind of it's more free. You know what I mean?
Tony don't got a lot of meat on the bone either, so he's
Yeah,
nah,
that's
bro.
true.
I got to shovel the driveway in the Midwest. Blizzard going on over here, so I got to put on the
That's
pants
understandable.
and then
yeah,
the,
you're
then
right.
the shirt, then the
Do you
sweatshirt.
get a lot of snow, James?
We used to, like I said, global warming hit. We don't really get too much anymore. You know what I mean?
All right. So you want to be seen
Why do
in
you?
black
You don't believe in
black
global
gloves, black
warming?
peacoat. What are you talking about? I'm just fucking
You
I'm
know,
talking
you
about Shawn
laughing at
Michaels.
global warming? Like, is that a real thing? The ice caps are gone.
No cap, bro.
God damn.
Cap or no
So-
cap? Yeah, that's what
So
I
I
thought.
won't see you in black gloves and a black peacoat anytime soon.
Probably not. No. I mean, I wear the Marlboro red jacket. I'll be honest with you. I wear that jacket. I like
You should
wearing
bust that back out.
hoodie season. I love wearing hoodies. I love
Hoodies
wearing
are all-time
jackets.
clothing.
Yeah, but yeah, the hoodie with the
yeah.
shorts, right? Yeah, yeah.
Hoodie with the
He does
shorts.
do the
Yes,
shorts,
hoodie with
yeah.
the shorts, long
does do that.
socks. Yeah, I'm rocking. Yeah, shoe
Crazy,
game. Shoe
crazy
game's
guy.
got to be on point. I don't care. Shoe game's got to be on point. Whatever else, I'm wearing shorts. that's about where I'm at with my.
Well, Sean's not doing that here. Sean is
Nah,
all decked out. He's very
Brett
cold
would wear
here in the
shorts.
Worcester.
I've seen Brett out in the winter in Canada in jean shorts. So
You know,
Brett is
shorts
a
and shorts and a sweatshirt with a baseball hat running down the. I think that was in Beyond the Mat.
Brett's big long jeans guy as well, though, with the
He
thumbs
is.
tucked into the loops.
you're right. I mean, that's a sexy look. Sexy look
Yeah.
for Brett.
That is a sexy. That salt and pepper were fucking
They
on fire
love
for
that
Brett with the
shit.
jeans.
That ain't happening with Sean. I'm gonna let you know that.
So Sean, he goes outside. Also, why does Sean not have his own car?
Because he's
Because he's a fucking bum.
You
I'm
know
sorry,
what?
Tony.
Actually, that's how Sean got where he is. Okay, he just used all the boys for all their shit and got to
Sure.
the top of the business.
Well, he really fucked up here because he can't get into the car. Triple H gave him the wrong keys, of course, so he can't get back inside the building because I don't really know why.
Because they
Actually,
locked.
the
Because
doors.
he went out and he was going to get his Stone Cold
You
surprise.
can't go back in that
and
door.
you can't go
of
back
course.
in. It's like a one-way door, and then the Triple H gave him the wrong keys, and
Well, somebody says, "Hey, Sean," and Cole says, "Oh no," and it goes to commercial.
Oh no.
Well, well, we're back from commercial, and Sean is laying face first, bloodied, on a broken
is-
windshield.
RVD style.
Dude,
Fucking Janice
yes.
big time. That's
This
crazy.
is crazy. He is fucked. He is
the glass
smashed
is
through
broke.
This,
Yeah.
yeah. It's blood all over. Blood, snow, and Shawn Michaels on this windshield. In this windshield. Holy shit. They recap and they show the corporation jump Sean and fucked him up.
No,
but the
they
cameraman
didn't.
got knocked over, so
They
it doesn't
didn't
show
show
it happening.
You didn't see
Cameraman
anything. Sean
missed it all.
slipped on the ice and fell in the car. That's
who
what
the
happened.
fuck do you think was in the background? Get him, boys! Get him! Get Sean!
That was just
who
Sean.
is
Sean
that?
slipped on some ice. You saw the ref earlier. He was
Who is
slippery
that?
out there.
He fell
slipped
down
on some ice
a
and
ladder.
fell
He
in
fell down the
car,
stairs.
He went on commentary later. They say, "Oh, that might have been Vince."
Yeah.
Get him! Fucking
Open
get him!
him up.
Open him up!
Who is this?
I'm Vince McMahon, and I'm telling you to beat up Shawn Michaels. I might be Vince.
What the hell is
yeah.
that?
Vince ain't out there. No way.
Vince puts his face in the camera. I don't know. What the fuck
Oh,
is
no
that?
way. Never
Could be
seen that.
anybody.
Yeah, that never happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, Shawn the cameraman got knocked over. There's just a lot of groaning and slapping, and then they show Shawn gushing blood, and then they put Shawn on. This is fucking hilarious. They put Shawn on the fucking gurney, and then they try to put a neck brace on him, and then it comes off as they load him onto the stretcher, and then they just give up putting a neck brace on him. They don't even strap him to the fucking thing.
Well, because he's pregnant.
They did more for her.
they
Stabilize her than they did for
they
Sean.
put her in a body bag.
Tony, Dr. Thunder had to check on Terry Reynolds. He did not check.
That's my doctor, dude. Don't you even fucking think
Bro,
about
you
it.
know
Dr.
damn
comes out
well, dude. That was Dr. Pepper. It was not Dr. Thunder.
He comes out to check on Sean. I don't know. I don't know.
Where's homeboy with his stethoscope to
I don't
fucking
know.
check on
Sean's
Sean?
out.
That was
Sean's
Dr.
all right.
Thunder, and he was too busy making sure Terry Reynolds made it to the fucking operating room.
You're telling me Terry was still in the building?
She's still in the building while they're loading Sean into the ambulance.
They actually threw her out of the ambulance to
We
put
need the
Sean.
stretcher. We need the stretcher, ma'am. Get her out of there. That's crazy.
I mean,
That is fucking crazy.
maybe they did go to get Terry because they actually drove down to the parking garage. I don't know where they thought they were
They
going.
dumped
to
her ass out of the things. They get your ass. The
they
Heartbreak
rolled her
Kid is
there.
in trouble.
The commissioner is bleeding.
We got to get some help. He's got an ironclad contract.
He'll sue.
Dennis Knight has been sent to hell. Terry Reynolds could have lost a kid. Please check on the Heartbreak Kid right now.
Please get Sean some medical attention. He's not even hurt yet. The ambulance is already pulled up.
Who the fuck is Dennis Knight?
What is that? What is
Oh,
that?
shit. Sean's just different out here, man.
Holy
Crazy.
fuck. Oh my God. I got a migraine. Holy shit. Oh my God. All right. All right. So,
Main event, baby.
Mankind versus The Rock, baby. The match that changed it all.
The WWF Championship is on the line. DX is here at ringside to support Mankind. Not too concerned about Shawn Michaels. They weren't watching the
Or
show.
Terry Reynolds or Dennis Knight.
What the fuck? I didn't even think about that. DX just comes out. They're
no one tells them. No one was watching the monitor. No one informs them. No one cares. Fucking Michael Cole in commentary says Mankind used to play Cowboys and Indians as a kid, and he always played as the Indian because he was rooting for the underdog.
Dude, Michael Cole was saying some crazy ass shit at the end of the
Shut
show.
up, Michael Cole.
He
Shut
was
up.
going nuts at the end of the show for Mankind.
The end call, like at the when the match is over, I think he does great because I think he's just raw. He's like,
It was
fucking-
great, and then I forgot there was like 7 more minutes after he won the
Yeah.
title. In my mind, it was like, oh, it cut out when they were
That's how it
carrying him
ends.
around.
Yeah,
no
yeah,
way. There's
No.
so much more.
Yeah, you're right.
Hold on. I just think about the whole Shawn thing for some reason. It was just stuck in my head.
I
There.
am
some
also
reason.
thinking about Sean.
Well, nobody in the WWF was at the time.
This was a setup by Triple H, right? To get Shawn beat up and then Triple H joins Corporation later. Is that how that? Is that what?
That's where he
how
becomes
that-
the game.
Is that how that plays out? The corporate player and then he
Oh,
joins.
I actually don't remember that part.
I'm assuming
He
that's
does.
where
He
that
joins the
lead-
corporation at WrestleMania 15, which is soon.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if that's like he gave him the wrong keys on purpose. Corporation attacked him, all that kind of shit.
Yes.
You know what? That actually, I mean, if that's true, that's awesome.
Triple H
I just
said-
don't remember.
Triple H said when he gave him, or Sean says, I'll be right back. Triple H says, maybe not.
Does he say that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
does. He does say that. So I was trying to put the pieces together as I'm like vaguely remembering the storylines going on here. So
No way.
And for some
Okay.
reason, nobody in DX cared. They're like, yeah, all right.
Everyone
Yeah,
else just
none of
they
them
will
cared.
listen to
They-
Triple H, of course.
They don't
yeah.
fuck with Sean. I mean, I mean, that is what it is. I understand. Mankind
okay.
versus The Rock here. Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler are talking on commentary. Jerry Lawler says, which is, I mean, this whole sentence is insane. Jerry Lawler says it's the following. This isn't going to end in some wild schmoz out here. Somebody is going to win and somebody is going to lose.
Not like that other league.
Dude, y'all have a fucking wild schmoz every single week.
I
There is a
know,
wild
I know.
smosh in this match.
And at one point, speaking of that, at one point they go, "This is action. This is the WWF baby."
Holy
Like, come
fucking
on.
shit.
We are just out here lying. And, like, this is insane. Anyways, The Rock puts Mankind on his steps and hits him with more steps. Fuck you, man.
That was. By the way, Rock is out here in the steroid titties
The
outfit,
titty
of course,
outfit, yeah.
which is awesome. I love this gear.
He didn't have his clothes,
WrestleMania
though.
2000 gear.
Steroid
Isn't that what he
titties
said?
is a crazy way to put that.
Is it inaccurate?
No, it's not.
That's what happened, man.
Insane.
Rock is out with the corporation. Shane's still in the referee shirt, just cause I guess. He just didn't want to
sure, why
change.
not?
He smashes the stairs in the Mankind's back, and then they fall onto Mankind's head, and he picks up the bottom set of stairs and smashes them onto the top of the stairs on Mankind's head. This is
Holy-
awesome.
That's
This is a
awesome.
tremendous spot here. Rock suplexes Mankind on the floor and steals Michael Cole's headset. And Rock says, well, obviously The Rock is here, and he checked Mankind into the SmackDown Hotel on the corner of Know Your Role Boulevard and Jabroni Drive. Oh, Mankind, you look a little thirsty. You want some water? And then he drinks it. That's not fucking very helpful at all. Well, Mankind punches him in the head and then takes the headset and said, Mankind's looking real good and showing a lot of testicular fortitude. And then he turns around, and The Rock clobbers him with the ring bell.
I have never seen. This has got to be one of the top ring bell shots of all time.
It is
He
amazing.
is directly on his head.
Directly.
It's insane, dude.
It makes it's the sound you think you like if you
No
think
mercy
of-
style.
Yes, if you think of video game ring bell shot,
Yeah.
that is what this sounds like. It is crazy sounding. And then he fucking just rock bottoms him through the announce table without taking the cover off or anything. He's
That's
like, "You're
crazy.
Fuck you, man. Just go.
He's wobbly as hell. Oh shit! He put him the right side of the table. It was awesome. Very cool looking.
It was very fucking cool. Mankind is wearing a Job Squad shirt underneath this shirt, by the way. Shouts out to the boys. He's just repping for the
repping
homies.
for the homies. Yeah, whatever.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, dude. By the way, The Rock at this point, I always thought in my head that the corporate elbow he looked the other way, but he doesn't here. Maybe
Like
that
he faces hard cam?
Yeah, I always thought the people's elbow was towards the people and the corporate elbow was towards the hard cam.
That does make sense. I don't
But maybe
know.
that was like a one time he did that, and I
was gonna say it probably it
was
might
like,
have just
oh, that
been
was cool.
random.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are those are the
it should
corporate
be that
elbow
way.
he throws the elbow pad down and not in the crowd.
That is true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, he hits the corporate elbow, 2 count. I then lock my eyes on Test wearing the WWF title on his shoulder on the outside of the ring.
You're tripping.
And I got
Triple
very
H said
sad.
you are tripping.
That's like a real nice on Test.
So Boss Man grabs Mankind's leg after Mankind starts getting the upper hand. Ref is distracted. This is no disqualification match, by the way.
Ref
Test
distracted by the leg grab. Thank you, boss man.
Test slides the belt to The Rock, and The Rock fucking smashes over Mankind's head for a 2 count.
Once again, The Rock beams him with this belt. It makes a
Hard as
crazy
fuck.
noise here. The Rock fucking
Yeah.
hated Mick Foley. Fuck you, man. This was
Fucking
insane. The Rock, I swear to God, had to have hit Mick Foley harder than any wrestler in the United States has ever been hit. The Rock
Yeah.
said,
Fucked.
I'm getting my shit in tonight.
He hits him with his fucking thing. You're right. 2 count, though. Then Test slides the belt back into The Rock again. Earl Hebner starts... He just gets lost, going out of his way to try to find somebody outside the ring to be distracted by as Mankind DDTs The Rock on the belt.
No
It's no
disqualification,
DQ,
by
Earl! Fuck, man. Mankind pulls out Sacco, puts The Rock in it. Shamrock gets in the ring and hits Mankind with a chair. And now it's a wild schmaz that you
Dude,
won't
what?
see here.
Not like the other league. It was a
The
hard
league is also
schmaz.
crazy.
When I think of
Big
Mankind winning
schmaz.
the belt, I always think of Shamrock with the steel chair at the beginning. That's like the clip they always start with Mankind winning the belt. is
Because
Shamrock
Billy
coming in.
Gunn like runs in the ring and hits the craziest like save ever, like jumping them, and they both fly out of the ring. It's awesome.
Wild
Big
schmoz
brawl.
style.
Corporation and DX are fighting. They're all going at it, and then the fucking glass shatters, and every single person in the building jumps up into the air.
The
and
roof. The roof is
Dude.
blown off literally. Like this
they
is
could not
fucking
have
crazy.
been like. There is nothing in the entire world that mattered more in anyone in this building's life than Stone Cold coming to the ring right this fucking moment. This meant the world to them.
I got chills when I
Me too.
saw this again because I'm like, man, there's nobody in wrestling like this, like not even
No.
close at all in any company ever right
Well, they've been-
now.
the,
There's
the
nobody
fans have been
close.
sitting there for 2 hours waiting for. They were like, "Where is Steve Austin?" Because Shawn Michaels at the beginning of the show said he was going to get the Stone Cold surprise. So now they're thinking like, "Where the
You're
fuck
right.
is Steve Austin?" And
Get out of here. Sean's dead. Where's the Stone Cold surprise?
you know, Stone Cold's music gets here, and they've been sitting there for 2 hours waiting for it. I mean, this was a culmination of pretty much an entire show of waiting for this, and
You're
it
right.
creates maybe the most memorable WWF moment of all time.
It's he's like Austin in the long sleeve coming down talking shit on the way to the ring. He slides into the ring. Everyone's fighting around the ring still. Picks up a chair, hits Rock with the chair shot legendary style for Mankind, giving one back for his boy. Fuck you.
He hit the shit out of him. Yeah. He made sure he got that one in there. That was
Fuck
beast.
you, man. Fucking kills Rock with a chair, drags Mankind onto the Rock. 1, 2, 3. Huge fucking pop. Dude in the pink shirt and his wife in the yellow shirt in the front row losing their minds. That's what I remember the most too. And Mankind is the WWF fucking champion. This is like, for all the dog shit on this show, this one part here is like so fucking killer that it saves it all for me. Like, I love this part so fucking much.
I had this playing through my speakers with the I had a little subwoofer going, and I had it
Yeah.
pretty loud. I was rocking it kind of loud, and like the pop here, and then like Stone Cold, and then like you can almost kind
Yeah.
of feel the emotion, which is like a very rare like sports.
Yeah.
It's a very rare sports moment when you can feel the emotion. Like there's pops, of course, and like there's people yelling and excited,
Sure.
but there was like such a sheer, like unadulterated emotion, like. And I was like getting emotionally overwhelmed. I've seen this a million times.
Me
But
too,
something
but I
about
agree.
how loud I had it and like how ridiculous this was and how it was filmed and like it wasn't just a pop. It was like a whole crowd having the same emotion at once. It was very, very interesting.
It's
it
a
was
building
pretty cool.
full of happy people at their happiest.
Yeah, this was this is probably the best WWF moment ever.
It's fucking amazing. fucking Vince is, and the crowd is losing it. Mankind wins. Everyone's celebrating. Vince is screaming at Austin, pissed. Like, everyone is playing the role like so fucking perfectly here. It couldn't be any better. Austin is up the ramp. He comes back down the ramp, flips Vince off, and throws his hat at him.
That's awesome.
I have no clue
Fucking
how they
lit.
were keeping their composure here. This had to be the loudest this arena's ever been ever.
Yeah.
It's probably the loudest
Yeah.
any arena's ever been ever. And like,
Yeah.
I can't believe everybody kept their composure and kept. I would have been like freaking the fuck out. I'd been like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
how
is
do you
happening?
not lose your place?
Yeah, I would be like, oh my god, this is like the craziest. I bet Tess was over there going, yo, what the fuck, yo.
They just all stop fighting. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is probably the craziest shit I ever experienced. This is crazy.
Cole says, Mankind did it. Mick Foley did it. And Lawler says, no, Stone Cold did it. Which is a great line. And Mankind says, Cole says, Mankind has witnessed his dream and the dream of anybody that was told they can't do it. And Lawler says, no, you can't do it. It's just fucking perfect. Austin flips off the corporation. Vince is flipping out. Cole is just going fucking nuts. Talking about he's known as Dude Love and Cactus Jack Mankind, but tonight and forever, he'll be simply known as WWF Champion. Just fucking, that show should have ended there. Why didn't it end there?
Road
Fuck.
Dogg said, well, wait one damn minute. I have to talk.
Why did that? Like, do you think he just did that, or did like?
You know, sometimes how they add on a little extra stuff. I don't know if it aired like this or if
I think it did air like this.
That's crazy. Well, Road Dogg said, I don't know. What did he say?
He says, he just intros. Without further ado, the new WWF Heavyweight Champion of the World, Mankind.
Put the
And
fucking mic down, man.
Vince like grimaces, like gritting his teeth, like his head's gonna fucking pop off. It's pretty good. Mankind says, hey Vince, I gotta tell you, this feels pretty damn good. And Shane just goes, ah! I hate him. And Mankind says, at the risk of not sounding very cool, I'd like to dedicate this match to my two little people at home, and says, Big Daddy-O did it. And Vince looks at the ring and says, that makes me want to puke. That makes me want to puke. And then Mankind starts running on the ring, celebrating with the belt. And that is the end of the show. But yeah, this is, that is like the only thing that I can think of, like, that brings out that, like, fuck yeah emotion for me is Austin. It actually is Austin again, like the invasion one, where he comes back and just the big
Stuns
fucking
everybody.
pop.
Yeah.
Just he like buries the WCW roster.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But like it is so, what a fucking reaction. And then like Daniel Bryan winning the belt. Like those are like
those are crazy moments.
fucking hell, man. But yeah, this is like the glass shattering, like everyone just like, it felt like they could have all just like jumped the ring and beat up The Rock.
And
Like
it
that's
wasn't
what
like
everyone
a-
wanted to do.
It wasn't like just a pop either. It was like it popped and then it stayed and it stayed.
It
And
got
they were
louder.
Still freaking out. Yeah, and it's getting louder and they're freaking out even more.
He hits him with a chair even louder. Yeah, like on like it's perfect. It's pro wrestling. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's best.
Absolutely.
Which is crazy to say on a show where a bunch of dog shit happened.
You're right.
But that was it. Yeah.
Sorry that Dennis Knight had to die on this episode, and
Rest in peace.
also-
Some must die so others may live.
yeah, I mean also Sean and
Sean,
Terry
yeah, well,
Reynolds and
Yeah, that's
a
all,
lot of
you
people
know.
had to go down this episode for Mankind to go up.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the business, brother. But that is it. That was it for January 4th, 1999 Raw.